Begin.
Woo! Pew, 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 everyone, and welcome to another session of PairOfSocks Lost here on Hero Club Live. We are Hero Club, and this is not necessarily the main thing we do on Hero Club. No. The main thing we do is our podcast, where we take our TTRPG sessions that we record live around a table, virtual or otherwise, and edit them down painstakingly with sound effects and music into these tight little audio anthologies where you can start anywhere you want. You can start on so many different genres. I'll try to list them all, and if I don't, you can correct me in the comments. Please, I'm begging you to correct me in the comments. We have space. We have Western. We have animal pirates of differing varieties. We have Quentin Tarantino send-ups. We have toys. We have that's part of the Christmas set. We have Christmas set, which is out of season now, but go ahead, have some fun. We have slasher flicks. We have stoner flicks. We have
Western.
I said Western. We have
Tarantino send-up.
I said that one too. We have werewolves. So you know what? Tarantino send-up. Right. Of course. Anyway.
Animal pirates.
We do have animal pirates. So anyway, go ahead, check out our podcast. We are hoping to do so much more with the podcast this year in 2024. That's a real year, right? 2024 is a real year that I can say. Yes, we plan to do so much more. We hope to do so much more with the podcast. But here on Hero Club Live, we just sit around and play some D&D. I hope everyone's having a good time. I hope everyone had a good holiday. It's nice to see you all. Let's check in with our players, shall we? Let's start with Jasmine. Sorry, I just saw Marty. Let's start with Jasmine while Marty handles his shit. Jasmine,
sorry, my back is killing me. I got off a plane.
Jasmine, tell us who you are, who you're playing, and anything else you want to say.
Hello, I am Jasmine. I play Zara. She is a former halfling, now doll, warlock, fighter, rogue. And she's doing great.
She's doing great. Let's move on over to John. John, tell us who you are, who you're playing, and anything else you want to say.
Hello, my name is John Madison. I play Tone Zazuru, the Turtle Arcane Chef, level 8 now, so pretty cool. And who is in the flying city of Fable Rise, who just met his half brother, and they're maybe going to do a cooking contest soon. And he's got 115 gold pieces burning a hole in his pocket. And I forgot to put I forgot to learn a sign for tonight. So my sign is just for my name is just this, and then like a little shark.
Oh.
Like this, that's John.
Wonderful. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, John. Maybe you can learn the sign for dumbass next time and teach us all that. Yeah.
Wow. Actually, I know bullshit.
Yep.
But I don't know.
I know that from Creed, the movie Creed.
Okay.
Let's
dumbass.
Let's move on over to how they do it in the movie.
Oh, I was like, how could the band Creed teach you the sign for bullshit?
Wow, Hannah. Let's
on an album cover? They're just doing this?
Let's move on over to you then, Hannah. Hannah, tell us who you are, who you're playing, and anything else you want to say.
Hi, I have a couple things to say. But first, I'm Hannah. I play Maribella Graveneye. Level 8, cleric, grave domain, put them in the ground, pew pew ka-choo. My fun fact today is that when pandas are born, they are smaller than baby mice. And also, I just finished the Foxy Pirates arc in One Piece, and I've never hated watching anything more in my life. I will go out on that limb. I hated it. I had to literally skip some parts. I was like, I can't do this. I can't watch it. But I'm thrilled I'm starting Waterdeep 7 thing. So I'm very excited about that.
Is that like a filler arc?
Yes. Oh my God. It's the one where they do the game. It's
never
so
watched...
taxing. And then they do it again, and I was like, no. I look over at my husband, and I'm like, they're doing it again? He's like, isn't it great? And I'm like, I want to die. I would rather die.
I'm just gonna wait for the new version of the anime that they're making. Because they're gonna make
I
a
loved
new
the
one.
show. I loved the live action. I thought it was very fun, but I couldn't do it.
They're making a new anime?
They're making a new anime, like, updated, and it's gonna be, like, more truncated and, like, no filler because they are starting much further back now. And it's gonna be, I think it's Studio Lit. But anyway. So, I'm interested. Anyway, let's go on over to Marty. Marty, tell us who you are, who you're playing, anything else you want to say.
Hello, everyone. I'm Marty Abby Schneider. I just got off a cross-country flight today, and if you think the moving around tonight has stopped, you are sorely mistaken. I will not get comfortable, but it won't be for lack of trying. I play Gulzog and Testin Scarf. He's an orc monk, and that's it. Oh, you know what? I don't normally plug my Instagram before we start on a stream, but I posted the party like lineup art, and if anyone on this stream who's watching is new or doesn't watch the art stream, go ahead to marty.abbyschneider to get an idea of what all these characters look like, because it's up there.
Was Marty Abby Schneider taken?
Was what?
Like with no dot?
No, I was just trying to make it clear where the last name was in the.
Okay.
Look,
Okay.
my name
I was
with
just
no
curious.
spaces. My name with no spaces or punctuation looks like a weird jumble of letters. So it's helpful to just
Like someone emptied out a Scrabble bag.
Yeah.
Well, my parents, with their liberal agenda, chose to hyphenate, and so I have to at
Fucking
least
liberals, dude.
delineate the
Ruining
first
this
You're an
country.
adult. You can
the
pick one.
first half of the hyphenation and Marty.
You could go by Marty Schnabby and combine them.
Fuck off, Hannah. No
Oh
one.
yeah, this is a spicy new year.
I get it, but
Happy New Year,
Vagabaki.
everyone. Happy New
I
Year,
shan't
everyone.
be doing that.
This is the energy that we're going in with to this year of PairOfSocks Lost. If you think, look,
You guys, I'm very excited to play.
If you
I don't
think-
want.
if
Marty
you think
admits
we're gonna get
any of
any kind of story progression of any kind, you're fucking wrong. Get out of here. Today
It's
we're
gonna be
vibing.
it's gonna be cursing
By the way,
and shopping all
I
day.
have Dylan. I have in my notes at the bottom of last session. I have. We will do more shopping next time. Over the break, text Dylan about the exact items we are looking for in all capitals.
Oh, I didn't.
Didn't do that. And then in all caps, and I do not remember why. In all caps, next session, ask Manfred about the floats.
Okay, I'll get into
Oh,
it.
like
and
the the parade floats.
I'll get
Parade.
into it when I
So,
do the recap. I will say this, and it's not to shame you. It's just a funny, accurate, true thing. No one texted me about what items.
Yeah, no, I know.
Thank God.
I know I didn't.
Not a single one of you in private texted me what you wanted, and so
I've been frantically Googling the whole
let's be
pre-show.
clear. Let's be clear. It's a game, everyone. Who cares? It's fine.
A
It's
game?
fine.
That could
Can
be
I
ruined
use
with the most
pregnancy
careless
brain as an
mistake.
excuse?
No.
Only if I can.
Only if Marty can, sure.
Yes.
Um,
Me and Marty both have pregnancy brains.
Yeah, you know what? Sham's right. We're just gonna start with PvP, and then whoever wins gets to choose everyone else's class and character.
Sick.
We just
Nice. Good. Good.
All right. I forgot to even introduce myself yet. Hi, I'm Dylan McCollum. I'm the DM of this, if you can even call me that. I am a master of no one. I have no power over this group of people, but I am the DM for PairOfSocks Lost. PairOfSocks Lost is a campaign based off of the 5e adventure book Wild Beyond the Witchlight, but as I say, no, it's not. Not anymore. It has some of the names, but it's so far beyond that now. I wear my inspiration on my sleeve, so basically just straight up using the names. So if you want, I have, let's see, Wizard of Oz, Phantom Tollbooth, Peter Pan, Alice in Wonderland, all of those things kind of smooshed together into my headcanon of what was happening in that world, and regurgitated to my players, who now are being the main characters, and we're having a good time with it. Thank you so much for being here, gang. It's so nice to have you back here in 2024. Here's to a year of just having some good old-fashioned fun. This is why we do it, to blow off some steam. Let me get into the recap, shall we?
Please.
Yes, please.
What happened?
Yeah, I think we need it more than most.
Oh my god, thank god this cord is long enough.
It's Marty's personal power cord for Marty, not for
my headphones. I don't trust Bluetooth.
I'm gonna zoom in on Marty a little bit more.
Can you zoom out? Like, make him get progressively smaller as the night goes on?
Sure. Just another thing for me to worry about.
Worry about and do.
Okay, last we left off, our party had said goodbye to their friend and ally, Griselda Calzini, Princess or Queen, Griselda Calzini. And they found themselves moving towards trying to figure out who the true betrayer is in the Founders. They knew that one of the 6 was the 2 that had been tormenting Marabella Graveneye. Marabella decided to take some time to commune with her god, Kalemvor, god of the dead. And because of some truly insane narrative nat 20s, which my group seems to just do all the time to screw me over personally, was able to ascertain a very simple message from Kalemvor. That the true identity of the 2 was the one known among the founders of Fablerise as the Builder. But also, because of another insane nat 20, Marabella was able to unlock most of the memory that had been haunting her for all these years. The memory of seeing someone in the guise of her mother murdering and tearing out the hearts of those dead within the graveyard she calls her home. The trauma of which, mixed with the magic of losing her wallet and an image of her mother, mixed together to make a memory that was hard for her to ever access. Now with that power unlocked, she has the remarkable ability to speak with dead, even if that dead does not have a face or mouth. Wild. After a long conversation where Manfred explained every single one of the founding members and why they could all, in their own right, be known as builders, it was very clear that that Stinkbug Kobold Paragon, the one known as the architect of the city, is probably who they were looking for. And in his capacity as a builder, is making the floats for the Founders Day Parade, which is going to happen in about 2 weeks. The time is malleable based on what's happening in the campaign. Don't at me. Don't you dare. Don't you dare at me. But they got together and decided they wanted to get some clothes. Get some new looks and maybe some magical items as they are delving into things that they may not be able to be ready for. That's a bad sentence. That they may not be ready for. They got themselves over to BB LaBelle's... God, what was the store called? I'm scattered too, gang. BB LaBelle's... there's the little
Thimble
mouse?
and
Marble. Thimble and Marble. Thimble and Marble, and are on their way over to Wivawax Playthings, the shop that sells more magical armors and clothing of the sort. Before they ended, though, Tone's half-brother Tomas sent a sending message to him saying that they might want to have dinner with their dad tonight. Potentially bringing their friends, or maybe just going on it alone. That invitation is up. And so we come back onto the group after a Christmas break, back to you shopping in the fashion area of Fablerise, over to Wivelwax Playthings. Also, to remind you, there is Clamorize and Smelt the Roses. Clamorize is where you could probably find magical weaponry, and Smelt the Roses is more of like the armory. But also, there's going to be magical clothing and robes of some kind at Wivelwax Playthings. And we will pick up there after my own jumbled recap. All right, gang.
There was also thrift shops.
Oh yes, there's also normal shops, but these are like the main
The
shops. that you
Junkyard and Look Nice Thrice. I wrote them
Mhm.
down.
Yes, indeed. I got to that page of my notes as well. Finally.
Mhm.
Okay, what does everybody want?
All right. So you find yourself right
Need new clothes.
in front of You find yourself right in front of Wivelwax Playthings. If you remember, Wivelwax Playthings is like a larger building with a giant kind of hunched over, and when you walk into the store, you have him kind of putting the clothes on people as if they were a doll, like as if Wivelwax is making dolls' clothing for people.
Okay.
Had just seen you and greeted you. Just,
oh, hello. Welcome on in, my darlings. If you see anything on the shelves, feel free to try them on. If you need anything customly enchanted with giant magic, just let me know. It's nice to have you all in here. Beautiful little playthings.
How do I do a Scottish accent again? Okay. Right,
Right.
myself is horse that crow. Wivelwax, right here. Quick
Yes.
question.
and you see Wivelwax has like an ear horn, like, you know, one of those things to like listen better, and like hold it down to like your small little tiny piping voice.
Hello.
Yes, of
Wivelwax.
course. Yes.
I have this. Do you have any like hard leather or something I could possibly build into a like very professional looking apron that might give me a little bit of an advantage on cooking checks? On cooking. I didn't say checks out loud.
Cooking.
I'm just
Nice
cooking.
save, nice save.
Thank you.
An apron. Interesting. Yes, I'm sure that I could scrounge up something. Simple construction aprons themselves, especially if you want them to be simple. If the design is not required to look very nice, you just want it to be functional and help you. In what way would you like it to help with your cooking abilities?
I'd like it to be able to protect me from any sabotage, because I don't trust the people that I might be going up against, especially after meeting people. I've seen how in certain industries in Fabled Eyes, people take these competitions very seriously, and I'm afraid someone might try to some hijinks, something that might give me a leg up if someone were to cast a spell on me.
Okay, yes, of course.
And I'd also like it to look nice. I don't want to look like a back
so
home
you-
garden chef.
So you do care about this, yes? All right.
I do. Yeah.
All right. Here's I have an enchantment that might be good for you. It would be. Sorry, I'm trying to remember this voice, which it did once. All right. Here. Okay. Yes. I have something that it may not help you from sabotage, but it will help anything you cook.
Okay.
Essentially, this would allow you to imbue anything, any of your ingredients or anything like that, with a protection from poisons. Would allow you to basically, at least for things that you cook, mean that no one could spike or poison or attempt to even change the recipe. In many ways, it would be equivalent to both protection from poison and immutable form. Now, you could only do it once. These kind of things would require you to have a day to recharge this magical ability, but it would be imbuing whatever you cook with a protection spell, yes.
Crystal clear. Thank you. That's perfect. Thank you so much.
All right, yes. I shall get to it very quickly, but let me see what everyone else needs, because I don't want to just completely... If I could make the work happen fairly easily, I would.
Okay.
Hi!
Hello.
Hi, down here. Hi, nice to meet you.
Yes, of course. What are you looking for?
Hi. Well, I was just kind of looking at the tunics that you had over here, and I was kind of wondering if there was anything special about any of these, or if these are just kind of your regular run-of-the-mill tunics, or... Oh, and your pants, too. I'm looking for a whole new outfit, basically.
Give me a religion check.
Oh, okay. Yeah, here we go. The gem. Praise Kalimba. Ooh, 8. Ah, very
8.
good.
Okay. Just looks at you and goes, all right, let us see, right? Let us see. We have some pants and something with them. Some abilities. Let me see. I'm getting off of you. You're a religious kind, yes?
Did you know? Was it me necklace? And Marabella kind of like, because he's really tall, right? He's he's really tall, so she kind of like lifts it. She can't lift it very far 'cause she's tiny, but she'll lift it up for him to see.
Well, I'm not sure if this would be helpful to you. I do believe that there might be something that would be helpful to you over at Smelt the Roses.
Smelt?
If it would be something that you'd want. But there are some pants I have here that are very powerful. I could,
Ooh.
What are you looking for to exactly... What do you do?
Well,
what are you looking for?
I bury a lot of dead people. So one of the things... I just really value pockets. Pockets are great. Just good to have extra storage. Also ones that you can't really tell if you get dirt on.
Oh, well, that's actually a very simple... the dirt one's a very simple, enchantment.
Also blood. Sorry, I wanted to just be very clear. Sometimes when, there's like extra stuff. Yeah. We try to clean them up as best we can, but sometimes a little bit comes out.
Oh, believe me, I've heard worse.
Okay,
It's actually a very simple thing, and it will make you question many of the people here in this city. One of the easiest things to learn is actually on enchant is the spell prestidigitation, which could very easily clean your clothes at a moment's notice. Self-cleaning is one of the actually easiest enchantments to put on clothing.
Oh, cool. That's nice.
Now, if you would want something a little bit more, then we do have... I think you would enjoy a pair of pants or skirt, either one you want, or dress. I am able to, for a higher price, enchant pockets with, the ability to, hold many things.
Oh, that's cool.
Go on.
Really?
You can get a dress, Gulzog.
It's not a simple, enchantment. It is essentially, you can imbue certain things with certain properties, and I'm sure you have heard of, or at least know of the properties of the bag of holding.
Right. Do we have
You do have
Tone has a bag.
because
That's Tone's thing, right?
Tone is an artificer.
Yes.
Was able to, and you can kind of tell that this guy
Yes.
is an artificer in some ways. Like
I might be familiar with that thing.
I could make at least one of the pockets in your dress. Now, it wouldn't have as big of an opening as something like that. It would still be a pocket size. But once it's inside, it is a very large liminal space.
That's really cool. Oh, how much would money? What would be high, low?
Well, the simple self-cleaning is barely anything. Most people are able to do that with about 5 gold. It's just that cost can stack up if you're doing a whole set of basics with that
Right.
enchantment on it.
Mhm.
But I think with the pocket itself, it would be around. Let me see. 45 gold.
Oh wow. Okay.
meaning
45.
with the self-cleaning, it is it is a more difficult thing to enchant.
Okay. I'll have to think about that one.
Understood.
Mm-hmm. And then oh, I just got an idea for what I'm gonna look for at the junkyard,
Okay.
which isn't here, but I'm really excited about it.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh wow, I want it really bad. I don't know if it makes sense or if he can even have it.
Oh, I can't wait to just say full no.
You fully can. It's a very weird image that I just got, but I'm kind of becoming
I'm
obsessed with
probably
it.
gonna say yes.
Okay.
All right. Well, you think on it. I understand.
Okay.
Oh.
Before I forget, you said there might be something that smelled the roses that I might like. What kind of things do they have there, or what religious stuff?
I've seen that symbol that you wear around your neck. On one of the I believe on one of the tiaras. But at least it was a bejeweled thing. At least with a symbol of the scales.
Okay, very cool. Thanks for letting me know. Marabella wants to do kind of a like a little nudge to just Kalemvor, who she knows isn't here, but as if he were standing next to her, haha, yeah, you did it, buddy. You got a cool tiara here. So it might just look like a weird little twitch.
I'll make another religion check.
Okay. I feel like I'm channeling I'm trying to BYON, bring your own Natasha.
That is
do
the
whatever.
energy.
God damn it, worse. 7.
7. Full on.
Not having her success.
Yeah, full on. You earlier in the day you felt Kalemvor more clearly than you've ever felt them in your life, and now you feel them not an ounce. when you do that, you're like,
cool.
huh. You could.
I know he said it was weird here.
Yeah, you could maybe be like the connection went bad. Maybe something else is going on. Who knows?
Yeah. Cell signal. Terrible in this part of the woods. Anywho.
Does anyone else need anything?
I've been thinking about it above the table.
Mm-hmm.
I've been thinking about it, and I think I might put I don't know how much gold I have left towards items as opposed to outfits. But just so I'm clear, what does Golzog currently look like in terms of... I did order a formal outfit. I said dealer's choice, and the lady's working on it.
Right.
Little mouse lady.
Mm-hmm.
But what do I look like in my current... how rough is it? I guess.
I mean, that's up to you, buddy. You are wearing basically what you've been wearing the entire time, for the most part.
Okay, great. I'm gonna save my gold for an item, then I have a couple thoughts.
Okay.
I think already bought clothes from.
Well, you bought clothes, but you didn't buy. You said that you
When are those going to
you
be
bought
done?
clothes, which was a nice thing. There's also if you wanted something stealthier, I believe.
Yeah, I think that's what I ordered.
Well, she,
From
if I remember correctly, and maybe I'm wrong, and honestly, chat can tell me. I believe that she said that like the thing that you may want that's a little bit stealthier would be here.
Oh, okay.
Just because this is the more enchanting thing.
Yes, that I do remember, I think.
Okay. Yeah, do you have anything stealthy?
Oh, of course.
And you can see that there's like a moment of recognition where like he's recognizing you, but of course not you. For a moment.
Oh, yes. Let me see. I think I've been working on you for something for some time, if I believe. It's nice to see you again.
This place is called Wivwax Playthings, Marty.
Thank you.
Of course.
This is not also weapons, right?
No, this is just clothing. Forgive me for a moment.
Yeah, he's like, all right, Edie, yes.
And he like turns around very slowly and then grabs this like this dark hood. That's like very small dark hood. Kind of like has like a little bit of a cloak aspect to it, like almost like a half cape, but then a hood.
I believe that this is what you are wanting. This is very powerful magics. Now, you have paid half already, but I do need as the deposit, but I do need the other half if you want to go out with it today.
Yeah, remind me how much the other half costs?
It is about another 100 gold, I believe.
Do you mind if I try it on?
Sure, of course.
Yeah, you go ahead and you try it on.
No.
What are the stats?
He'll just go
To your specifications,
and kind of like starts to whisper, but like it's hard with like how loud his Wivwax booming voices.
you're able to see in the dark better, further. You also, and this is why it's so expensive, you have the ability to, as you wanted, teleport through shadows. And also, and this was a little bit of a, sometimes when I make clothing for people, their personalities shine through. And so this was a spell that is not known very much around these parts. Very new in the world of magics. It allows you to cast at least once per day a new spell. Not much is known about it, but the people who have people have named it Antagonize.
Antagonize is a fully new spell.
Oh,
It's a
fuck
new spell
yeah.
that just came out with the new book, and I read it and went, "This is the funniest." This is Jasmine the spell. You whisper magical words that antagonize one creature of your choice within range. The target must make a wisdom saving throw. On a failed save, the target takes 4d4 psychic damage. It must immediately use its reaction to make a melee attack against another creature of your choice that you can see.
So cool.
I assumed when you said Jasmine the spell that the spell would just kill and loot a character outright in one hit.
And that 20 on the loot, no matter what.
And that's a is it like a black cloak? What's it look like?
It's like a hood. It's a mantle. It's like a hood with a half cape on it, basically.
You
like just
gets less
that.
dirty.
Yeah, this I like it. Thank you. And I give him the other 100 gold.
Okay.
How much do we all have again?
We
Like,
each
well-
have 115.
115.
Is it, didn't we have 125? Because it's 500 divided by 4, right?
Okay.
And
yeah.
and some things were spent at the first place, but
Yeah, because
Yes, I spent 30.
mhm.
I think same for me on my ball gown.
Maybe that's why I have 100.
Yeah, I think that I think you actually had more, and now it's.
Oh yeah,
now
Tone,
have-
John, you bought a cool chef outfit that you sent me the bullshit of.
Mhm.
Yes.
Yes, you did.
Not
You sent me
bullshit,
like image of.
Yeah.
I don't know where that is, but
I think it's
I'll
being
find
made,
it.
isn't it?
So maybe that's
You're,
why
like,
I'm at
custom
115.
making it.
Maybe.
I'm at 95.
I might be at less.
But I think that's because my dress cost a little.
Look, I trust wherever you all are at with your money. I don't.
Oh,
I don't
then
need to
I'm
know
at
too.
200.
Yeah. I forgot turtles have 7 kidneys and I sold
Hannah, you and
3
I are both
kidneys.
at 95. I don't know why
Yeah.
it was good that I bought formal wear.
It's because
But
you
I-
wanted. It's
For the
Oh, you're
masquerade
party.
ball.
You're going
To
to,
go
the
to the
masquerade
ball, yeah.
Mhm.
And
Party.
as
Gets us
we
in.
all
Mhm.
know, all of those clothes will have the fancy condition on them when we get to that
Yes!
What is the fancy condition?
point. I don't remember all the rules, but I'll go back and see what Daddy Primavera says about
Yes,
the fancy
Daddy
condition.
Prim-
It's a thing that he invented about clothing. It's very fun. It gives you like a boost to your charisma checks, but also like it can get dirty, and there's like it can like rip. Like you have to make you have to make checks every time you take damage to see if it's gotten dirty or broken, and it's good. It's very fun.
It's
Okay,
really
cool.
fun. It gets you like kind of advantage, not actual advantage, but it helps you out if you're like trying to come off as
As
fancy,
high
like if you're
status,
talking
yeah.
to so it actually might come in handy with talking to like any of the city founders.
That's
and something.
cool.
Yeah,
Mhm.
it's
Yeah.
like I said, I'll go back and read the exact wording of
Yeah.
it. The exact wording.
We
of
had a whole
our
like fancy arc, which was
Daddy
really fun,
Primavera.
like at a party.
Golzog timidly raises his hand at Whiffawhack. I assume that's his name.
Yes.
Do you have like I'm just spitballing here, like a staff that could electrocute somebody?
No.
Okay, great.
I deal in fashion, darling. I think you might be looking for more of a that's something that might be at Clamor Eyes.
Great, like a staff of thunder and lightning. If I were looking for something to put into like an engine for searching.
I can't fully say.
Okay, great.
I can't
But
fully
I'll go
say
there.
what they have
I'll-
there.
I'll look at that place. But I would, if I had to put a name to it, call it a staff of thunder and lightning,
Understood.
in hopes that that is something I'm allowed to have. For 95 gold pieces.
Understood, yes. I'm trying to get this one magic item to you, Desmond, let me see.
No.
I can't find it. I'll have to probably like send it to you. But it's
Okay.
essentially it should just be in your it should be in this website for you, but it's not showing up, but it's called the Rogue's Mantle. And I'll send it to you afterwards. I'll keep it here. Either
Thank
I'll send it
you.
to you as a card, but I'm going to try to put it on your D&D Beyond because it should just work, but it's not. But it allows you to also like the move in shadows, by the way. It's while you're in dim light or darkness, you can use a bonus action to teleport along with anything you're wearing or carrying up to 30 feet to an unoccupied space you can see that is also dim
That
light.
is so sick.
Then you have advantage on the first melee attack you make before the end of your turn.
And I'm sorry, advantage on a melee
On the
attack.
first melee attack you make before the end of the turn.
Great,
So I
thank you.
can't wait to do all of this in broad daylight. Also, if you already have dark vision, I forget if you do.
I do.
It's just the range is increased by like 60 feet.
Oh, okay, so I have 120 feet of dark vision.
Yeah. Like I
Uh,
said, when I send this to you, finally it'll be good. Like,
Cool.
like I said, this is a new item that just came out, and I was like, great, easy.
Thank you.
All right. But yes, I can. But also, I understand shopping right now during the weeks before the Founders Day Parade. People don't want to spend their money willy-nilly. If you need to go somewhere else and check out their wares, I understand. Just tell them that Wivelwax sent you. We thrive on communal business here.
Anyone have anything they want still at Wivelwax?
Nope.
I'm happy. I'm good. Well,
Okay. If you want to, if you,
how-
like,
I
if
also
you
haven't
want
been
to
told
go
how
somewhere
much
first.
I haven't paid him yet.
Right.
Yours would also be about 50 gold pieces.
Perfectly reasonable. Here you go, and I give him 55 gold pieces.
Oh, thank you. I will have this ready within the hour.
So, John, I will homebrew that for you.
Okay.
But it essentially gives you the access to the spell protection from poison,
Amazing.
and gives your gives your food immutable form. And immutable form is like can't be polymorphed, which is weird to say, but it essentially means that like once you do it, no one can change, like alter it.
That's great. I think that's very helpful.
Probably is. Okay.
I know the kind of shenanigans this people in Fable Rise get up to.
All right. Like I said. Give my best regards to any of the shopkeepers you go and meet, but I'll get to work on this right away.
So where are you all headed?
I think Marty Golzog wanted to go to that weapon store. And
Yeah,
then the
let's go to
junkyard.
Clamorai.
Yeah. And then smell
Rise.
the roses.
Smell the roses indeed and Clamorai.
If I can't have the thing I'm thinking of, I have a couple backup just items that I'm thinking of, but it'd be cool if I can have this. But I completely understand if it's OP.
A staff that auto kills people? What did you ask for?
The Staff of Thunder and Lightning.
Ah.
It's a real staff. It's classified as very rare, and I
Well,
have no idea how much it costs, and I understand if it costs 1 million gold. But let me know.
Probably.
I'll remind myself what it does.
It does a couple things.
That's a lot
Maybe
of
you could
things.
like do a convincing dance to try to get her to.
That's quite of a lot of things.
Yeah, is that too much? Is that too much?
Probably for the money you have, but we can maybe find.
Okay,
something.
cool. Ring of Spell Storing.
We could probably get
I'll give up my 60 gold.
I have some gold left too.
Oh, guys, you don't have to buy me a nuke. I can.
It's all about friendship. That's
I mean,
I
having a
don't
nuke
wanna
in the
give you
party
anything.
wouldn't be a
Well,
bad
actually,
thing.
They like it.
Wouldn't be bad.
Before I do that, what about a ring? Because I was also thinking about a Ring of Spell Storing, which stores
I
5
know,
spells.
I know what it is.
No, I'm telling the rest of the group.
You do ring of protection.
But a Ring of Spell Storing, guys, stores 5 spells 1st through 5th level. And I was thinking of, I don't know what level Fireball is, but Mass Cure Wounds is 5th level. And I could keep at least 3 Mass Cure Wounds in there just for use of the party.
pretty good too. But again, that's
But you don't spell.
But I think, can't I cast spells from the Ring of Spell Storing?
But so it's.
Let me see.
It requires attunement.
No. I
Check.
cannot. And
and
also, you it's basically extra spell slots. I cannot use it. Sorry.
And I will say this is just kind of like a part, because I know you care about this, Marty, with like party differentiating, like differences. The pan the Vorpal pan that John got essentially is a ring of Spellstorm as well.
Oh, cool. I also didn't know he got a Vorpal pan. Let me put that down.
He took the Vorpal like axe that you guys got from.
Yeah. Oh no! Once you said Vorpal pan, I knew what you were talking about.
Not the Tin Man. Remember, it was trademark. From trademark, and smelted it down into a pan.
Chat says buy the nuke, so.
Okay, cool. How much for a Staff of Thunder and Lightning?
Let's go to the store first.
Yeah, describe whatever little pervert is running the store.
Let's do this in RP.
Perverts?
Let's roleplay this.
I don't know. I assume some like gnome with a weird proclivity.
What sex offender is running this shop?
He's like, all right, I'll knock down the price for you.
Do a little dance for me, Sonny.
Yeah, make me a portrait, nude.
Yeah.
Like, which means to paint him nude? Like,
I don't know. You interpret it. I'm sorry. I'm doing my voices. I had miso Kashua Pep. I'm done.
What?
Miso cacio e pepe? John.
Yeah.
And that makes you weird?
Send me that recipe.
Yeah, absolutely. It's really easy. I'll text
I
you.
would really like to make miso cacio e pepe.
For a second, I thought you were like gonna say you had miso, like miso soup, and I was like, John, that's the probably most calming thing you could have eaten.
This had a lot of salt and pepper. Lots of salt.
And bear, I'm guessing.
I'm so
There's
thrown
nothing out there.
by everything that's happening. Okay. So you guys, you go forward, you go over to Clamorize. It's basically the store is, everything in like this world is very kitschy, you know, like, so it's a very lovely exterior, but it is kind of in the visage of a treasure chest. Like, it's a nice building, but it's a little bit too much. Like, there's just almost like stained glass windows representing gems on top of like a jewel encrusted treasure chest almost. And that's Clamorize. As you walk on in, you see a few people, you know, trying out weaponry, and you see this Tabaxi just standing behind the desk. All right. Welcome on in to Clamorize. Now, I hate that you guys have already made him a pervert.
He doesn't have to be a pervert.
Because I'm just like, welcome to Clamorize.
Yeah, Dylan, you don't need to make him one.
I'll need pictures of feet. Before we do anything here, take off your shoes. It's like,
okay.
welcome on in. It's very nice to see you here. Please do not try any of the weaponry on other people. That's all I can really ask. And other than that, welcome on in. What are you looking for? What are you trying to get done there?
Golzog takes off his shoes, but carries them around with him because they're very valuable.
Right. Of course.
I would like a weapon for protection.
Oh, for protection. All right. What kind of weaponry do you? Let me look at you. Okay, it looks like you like a big stick. Big sticks.
Yeah. So this one I just ripped out of the ground, and I was wondering if you had one that could maybe release a 5-foot wide and 12-foot long lightning bolt, and each creature in that line would have to like do their best not to be electrocuted or get electrocuted like. I don't know, if I had to put like a number on it, like 9 times a chance, between 1 and 6, but times 9 would be the amount of lightning damage they would take.
Right, all right, yeah. Let me see here. You see like, there's like this whole rack of staves that he goes to. The shop is very much like a bigger on the inside feeling. It has many high ceilings of weapons of many different kinds in different sections with these long library ladders with certain people like climbing up and down them.
Like an Ollivanders.
like an Ollivanders, very much so, but just with weaponry on the walls, just a whole bunch. And you see him look, all right, staves, and he climbs onto one of the ladders, kicks off, and starts zooming around the space while climbing.
Oh my God! Fast. Be careful!
I'm fine. All right, yeah. You think something like this? And he points to this crackling lightning bolt that's just hanging on the wall, just like a full lightning bolt, just like that's.
That looks exactly like what I was picturing with the idea that I had.
All right, yeah. Well, as you can imagine, this is one of the most expensive things in the store. Because it's a full lightning bolt that
what does it cost? Like 5 wolf's teeth? I don't know the exchange rate from where I'm from. I've got... How much is it?
Well, we deal in Fable coin, but also we deal in deals here, of course, because it's still Fable Run, so, I mean, depending on what you want to do, it's fine. We have many lovely staves here, but the staves of Thunder and Lightning is worth about 1,500 gold. Or you could do something not weird for me.
Would you like to say it out loud in
No! These would be more of a private deal.
Is there any way I could hear the deal before agreeing to it?
Oh, of course. I'm a regular salesman. No one thinks I'm not above board here.
Okay. Golthog leans in.
Just curling the whiskers.
What is the deal? I'm not agreeing to it by hearing it.
Right. Of course. Well, first things first, as any good salesman would want to say, what are you willing to give up?
The lack of color of my hair.
Wait a minute. Before can I just do a insight or arcane check or arcana check on this thing just to make sure? I know. Feel free to make whatever deal you want, Golzog. I just want to make sure this is not funny business.
Sure. Make an insight check or an arcana check.
Okay.
I also don't need this, and I'm happy to get a different item, guys. Just letting you know. It's very expensive, and we don't have enough for it.
He likes feet.
True. Also does... That's true. Okay, here we go. Sorry. Okay, I'll do an arcana. That's gonna be... 25.
25. Yeah, you look at it, and it is, you can see that, like, this Tabaxi was trying to explain it before you all started talking. It is a staff that is essentially, it's exactly what Goldog basically said it was. It's like a full bolt of lightning that was captured in suspended time and is made into a staff.
I have an idea.
Wait, say that one more time?
Just as to look at it, it's like a full like bolt of lightning that has been captured in real time and is now
that is such a better description than the picture of the one I was looking at. That is so cool.
What's this Tabaxi's name?
You have not asked.
Sorry. What's your name?
John.
John. Great.
John Rivers. At your service.
John Rivers. Do you have a similar staff that maybe was returned or like new or used that might be maybe it's somebody purchased it or something similar to that staff and they were like, I don't need this. I live in a city. It's secure here.
Right. Of course. We don't really sell used items. It's it depreciates, but we do have something that might be a little bit more in your price range if I understand what you're putting down.
Okay.
Kind of wheels on over, and you just see a just a very clear staff with just a lightning bolt painted on it.
And what's that one do?
Significantly less.
I understand that based on my vague understanding of the free market, but what can it do?
Well, this
that
thing. What?
is that defabled stick of the hero?
No. Oh no.
He was about to say what it does.
The stick of the hero is well above your price range. And
What is
that
the stick of the?
and
Is
that
that a
thing
thing from something else?
that thing is legendary, and I didn't even know you knew about the stick of the hero. If anyone were to find the stick of the hero, they'd have wealth beyond my wildest dreams.
I'm gonna make that my mission to find the stick of the hero.
Just change your entire idea of what's going on.
Step 1, find the stick of the hero. Step 2,
Is this from
kill the
something?
two,
What's
save
the
my
stick
mom.
of the hero?
It's
no one tell Marty.
no one. Hey, no one tell. It's King of Tides. It's King of Tides.
Oh, King of Tides. Cool, thank you.
Get with it. Get with it.
I watched King of Tides.
It had the biggest character arc on all of King of Tides. Let's be honest.
What? Except for one ant who did.
Except for one ant who was tied to the stick of the hero, kind of.
Very
Right?
much so. All right, this one does. This one is like if a bolt of lightning crashed near someone flying.
Okay, go on.
Basically, if you were to if someone who was flying up in the air tried to hit you, you could be like, "Oh no, you don't," and you cause this thing to flash like lightning, and it might blind them for a little bit. Marty, it's called the Sky Blinder Staff.
Okay. Sky Blinder.
It's an uncommon item.
I need to read about it.
Understood. Of course. We'll talk about that whole deal thing later. Yes, what's up?
Wait. This is like a better tree.
What?
Like this one, but better.
It is significantly better than just. Is that just a stick you found on the ground?
It's a tree I pulled out of the ground. A small one.
Yeah, no, it's definitely better than that.
All right.
But again,
so it's like a plus
I'd
one
love to have
staff.
a little deal. Anyway, anyone else have anything that they wanted, that they're looking for? John Rivers is here to provide.
Do you have any special daggers that are under 30 gold?
Under 30 gold, maybe not, but I do have a lot of daggers around here if you wanted to look at them.
Yeah, can I look?
Yes, of course. All right. And it just like goes down to a bunch of daggers.
Out.
And you see just
go ahead.
basically you see this like eagle's talon. Just like a singular one. But it's like dark and sickly black with like some red streaks going through it. This one is this is very powerful, and it's pretty expensive, but it does, if you kill something with it, they'll disintegrate into dust. Alright, it also does a lot of more damage, but I can also look at something else if you want me to look at anything else.
Yes, I was going to ask, do you have immovable rods?
Oh, yes, I do. I have a couple of those.
That's great. Oh, go ahead.
Sorry, so we see the lightning staff, like it's there?
Oh, don't do it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, it's pretty high up, but yeah, it's there.
How much does the Skyblinder staff cost?
Oh, the Skyblinder staff would be around 60 gold pieces.
How much do immovable rods cost?
Immovable rods are immovable rod, right? Of course, I mean that it can be arranged for about let me see. Make sure I'm not completely destroying the economy and anything. And this is not the music at all.
Immovable rods are 3 coppers.
Sorry, gang. I'm just trying to be good.
No, it's all good.
Wow, that is so much more than I thought it would be.
Oh no. How much are they?
By the book?
Yeah, by the book, how much are they?
5,000 gold.
Jesus Christ! For
my
basically
God.
like a peg that goes wherever I want. Fuck that.
Well,
I don't even
immovable
want
rods-
one now.
Movable rods are very, very,
Very powerful. But I would make it less, but I that is
Oh my god. And here I was thinking like maybe I'll get 2 or 1 and the staff.
No, I mean no, that would never happen because immovable rods are really powerful.
Sure.
They are really powerful.
Sure.
And also like the things that I'm quoting are very small prices, but it's also based on how much money you actually have.
Yes. Well, I don't hate the Skyblinder staff, and with my boots, I'll probably be dealing with a lot of flying monsters.
That's a good point.
That's true.
I'm gonna take it. I will take the Skyblinder staff, please.
Okay, that sounds right. I'm disappointed that I won't get a deal, but I understand.
I was going to just see, because I didn't say what my budget was. Is there any way you could go down to 50 gold?
50?
Yeah, instead of 60.
Well, the deal would have to be something very magical and weird.
No, it's a thing that some merchants do where I'm from, where they just ask you to pay less.
Oh, you mean for this? You mean for the shitty one?
Yeah, for the Skyblinder staff, yeah.
Right? Yeah. Oh,
Yeah,
you just
because
want, you
it's
just
so
want it,
shitty.
you just want it to be less money.
Yeah, it'd be great.
Make a persuasion check.
Can I give him guidance, please, as he's haggling?
Sure.
You also have inspiration.
Oh yeah, I do.
That's right,
Which,
once a
today,
day.
there's nothing else going on, probably. So you know what? Yeah.
Hypothetically.
That we know of. Yes.
Anyway, so I have guidance, and it's a persuasion check.
Yeah.
Oh, come on, baby. Yeah, fuck you. Inspiration is I roll again, or I add.
You roll
12?
again.
You roll,
A
you
D.
roll
Oh,
Oh,
again.
because it's a
It's
luck
you
thing.
again.
Yeah, I am gonna use it. And then guidance is a D4.
Mm-hmm.
18.
18. Give me a second.
Spicy.
Yeah, sure, you're boring, John, so I just kind of don't really care about you anymore.
Well, that's hurtful,
Well,
but I appreciate the staff, and I'll give you the tree. And Golzog puts the tree on the counter.
we don't do secondhand here. Like I said
Okay.
before.
Golzog takes the tree
All right.
and then takes the Skyblinder staff. Is that in
It's
D&D
yeah,
Beyond?
It should be.
Sick.
Do you have any do you have anything that's not weaponry?
We have a few things. It might not be weaponry, but what are you looking for?
Do you have anything that like maybe some kind of cutlery or something that surprise that a chef might be using in a kitchen?
Well, not really. It depends. What you looking for cutlery? That sounds like a weapon to me.
Yeah, never mind. I'm good.
All right. Anything else?
Oh, sorry.
Sorry.
I have an above the table question. So I'm a cleric.
Yeah.
I spelled.
Yeah.
I have the Ace of Spades already.
Mm-hmm.
What other stuff would be like good for me to have? My brain isn't really being very creative on me right now, and I'm having a little trouble thinking of like Because being a paladin, I'm like, me, hard to hit strong, and that was easy. But this, it's a little more nuanced.
Yeah, I mean, depends on really what you want to be. You have some good, you all, like I said, you all have like some pretty good items already. It depends on like, you know, because any item could just be like, this thing allows you to do a spell that you didn't know you had, or this thing like potentially for like a good amount of money gives you a feat that you kind of want as just an item. I'm good with any kind of thing like that too.
Oh shit.
Like if you want it to be an ability, like, because I'm all for putting feats on magic items. I think that's funny. You know, it's like that. It's, you know, but of course they might be expensive. You know, you don't have all the money in the world.
I do not.
But you can also be like, do I want, you know, some extra damage, a spell, maybe some more AC. Those are pretty basic ones. Creative ones, that's like up to. I mean, it's hard to say because like. Obviously, you can make your AC higher. You can make your spell save DC higher if you wanted in some ways. When it comes to magic items, like if you wanted to have like a summon or like, you know, that kind of thing, like or just maneuverability, which you already kind of have with the fact that you can burrow.
One kind of basic thing. I suppose I could like see what kind of shields he has because I have a shield, so I can see like if there's a slightly
great idea, Hannah.
Spicier shield.
Yeah.
Also, John had a fantastic idea, which I'm going to give him absolute credit for. He said, "How about a compass that points to dead people?" So I wonder. Oh, which is kind of like fuck, what's my channel divinity, which is like, is that eyes to the grave? Yeah, eyes to the grave doesn't actually know the location of any undead. Or maybe
you kind of already have that.
Yeah, I kind of already have that. But I guess then a way to skin it, because I have been kind of put on this mission to put people to rest. So maybe it can give me an indicator of people that are not at rest, like people that need to be put to rest. Or is that still just kind of the same thing?
I mean, it feels very similar.
That might be the same thing. That's the same thing. Never mind.
It feels
Shields.
very similar. Shields. Okay. Well, we of course have some very simple ones that are just like, you know, better shields, like a shield, you know, like basically a +1 or a +2 shield, like it just essentially give you armor, like an AC bump. But if you're looking for something that's a little bit more like interesting, we have a few things. Do you get shot at often? Do any one of you get shot at often?
More than we would like to, yeah.
I think we're all in that category.
Yeah, kind of evenly across the board, really.
Well, I mean, this is one that's a little bit more, you would have to be very brave to do this, but it's very fun. Goes over and gets to a shield that has like a weird symbol of like not a spiral in the way that like you've seen for like the Lollipop Guild, just like almost like a not like circles within circles, concentric circles. This shield, basically, if someone is close to you and they get attacked with a shot or something like that, it attracts that shot to you instead.
Is there a version of that that's not in a shield? And can you sell it to me for 45 gold?
Well, this is in a shield. Transferring enchantments is a difficult process and requires money or a weird deal.
Never mind.
So when you say
God,
it attracts the
no
shot
fun at all. What?
or like brings the shot to you, does that mean you take the damage from the shot, or it just goes into the shield and it's fine?
No, it's just that this would come towards you instead. Basically, it would change you to the target.
Got it. Okay.
So it would just absorb it, but it would.
Or you could use deflect missiles if you're Golzog.
If you were
But a
gods like
shield
that,
would.
if it was a shield, it would be very useful on that. But
But a shield would fuck up all your shit, right? Like, because I'm a monk.
Mhm.
Yeah, so.
It wouldn't fuck up all your
Okay.
shit. But yeah, it is a thing.
Okay, so maybe not that one, but yeah, what other kind of cool shields do you have?
And of course. Let me see, right? Yes. This voice has gone all over the place, and I think it's fine.
Adds to the creepiness.
Yes, it's. Let me see what John can whip up. Me just going through every single thing that ever existed.
Every single shield.
Every single shield that ever existed. I swear to God, I was just looking at one that was like cool, and now I can't find it anymore.
Isn't
No, that's not the one. God damn it. Where are you?
there's the Shield of Farsight, which is pretty good. Or
Yeah,
the
no, it's one of the
Spellguard.
newer ones, and that's why I'm like annoyed because I wanted to. What? Where on God's green earth have you gone? Oh my God, I'm gonna freak out. Well, there's a few shields here that we could do here. There's the there's of course this one's nice. This one would make you more perceptive to things. Gives you advantage on initiative and perception checks.
Oh, a very spicy.
Yeah, so that's the shield of the Sentinel shield. That one
Oh,
that
I
one
miss
is
being a
fine. There's this one that is very expensive, but you all seem a little poor.
Yep.
You're not wrong.
But it would make spells have disadvantage on you.
Whoa.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's very powerful.
I would donate 45 gold to someone having that.
I have a feeling it's going to be another like this is 1,200 gold.
How
or,
much is
like,
that one?
You're right. It's 1,500 gold or a weird deal.
Really?
Well,
I
let me
will-
ask you this.
I'll make a weird deal.
What if instead of 1,500 gold, it was like 20 gold?
What?
Wait, okay. John,
I'm
right?
just
Can I...
trying to say 20 gold. Oh, let me make the check. Let me make it
You want to make a persuasion check?
for 20 gold.
Okay, I'm gonna give you disadvantage on it because
Yeah,
it's
of
an
course.
insane ask.
It's insane that I'm being allowed to make the check. I didn't think you'd say yes.
Yeah, go ahead, make the check with disadvantage
For persuasion?
for persuasion. Yeah.
And then how much is the AC shield and the perception shield while we're just talking numbers?
11.
11.
Does an 11 work?
No. John just looks at you and goes, I don't like this.
John, can we speak just the two of us for a second?
Oh, sure, yeah.
Okay. So I pull him
John
aside.
like just kind of slides down the ladder. All right, yeah, what's your deal? Hi.
Okay, so can you give me a little, like, I'm willing to make a weird deal, like one of these weird deals that you are proposing. I just would love to know a little bit more about what that might entail.
Well, it depends, you know, eternal servitude, your firstborn child.
I'll give you my firstborn child.
Oh, I already know what you're doing. I know you think you're not going to have a child, but this deal would mean that you had one and then it was given to me.
Can I make a perception check? Like,
yeah, make a perception check.
can I just, what is this guy's deal? Nat 20.
Nat 20?
Nat 20. What's this
Nat 20
guy's
on
deal?
John.
Nat 20 on John. What's
20
this
on
guy's
what's
deal?
this guy's deal?
Is he Rumpelstiltskin? Can I say Rumpelstiltskin and he'll just explode?
Oh, it's got it.
He's a tabaxi, so he is like a cat person.
So
Rumpelstiltskin probably can shapeshift.
okay, so nat 20.
Probably.
Nat 20. Ooh, okay. You let me see something. There's something deep within you as you like look at this person. And you instantly get like a wave over you of like this smell of sulfur.
Yes, I knew it.
And you're like, oh, this being is evil. Like, this salesperson is not good. So you've already nat 20'd. I just want to see how much you get. Make a Arcana or a Nature check for me.
Okay, let's see what's better. Neither. Okay. 18?
18. So you look and you can tell, like, as you're discerning this, oh, this person's under a disguise self spell, like a disguise, and you're able to see through it for a moment. And what you're able to see is almost the same visage, like a tabaxi looking being, but their hands are backwards. Their paws are backwards.
He's a Rakshasa!
And you do know, you've heard legend of Rakshasa, which are essentially tiger demons from hell. And you know that this person is for sure not to be trifled with. Like, this is a very powerful being. Rakshasa are insanely powerful.
I mean, we kill him, right? We just fucking kill him.
No!
Right. Yeah.
Now you do now I will say you do know that, like, in this world there's a lot of demons and archfey that just kind of exist. But you know that, like, that's happening, and this whole wild personality is a put on.
Could I with that nat 20 like know what he really wants? Like,
no,
if this is a put
with
on?
a nat 20 you've gotten a lot.
Okay.
The exact, like, insight of what this person wants, like their intention, that's something that would be a different roll.
What
you
would that
get
roll be?
you get like a very quick, like, oh no. This is not a good thing.
Do I have anything?
I'm
I'm
not. Sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I don't want to make a deal, but I do want to say if you have one other item.
Yes, of course.
That's okay.
What's going on over there? Huh?
If that's
what do you
okay,
want?
John.
Yes,
Hello.
what do you
Hello.
need? Yes,
Hello
what do you
over
need?
there.
What do you
I'm
think?
here now.
What do you think?
I'm in front of you.
Of course.
I'm right in front of you, and we're talking. Do you have any? I've heard of a ring that lets you change the letter of a spell.
Oh,
What is
fuck
this?
yeah!
It lets you change the letter of a spell
How much gold do you have left, John?
to change its meaning. And I don't know, I'm not sure if you have something like that, but could be fun.
What is that
Could
one
be
called
weird. I know you like weird.
John, what is
Cloud
that
of
called again?
Dangers?
John, what is
Instead
that
of
called
Cloud
again?
of Death.
What is it
Sorry,
called?
sorry.
Let me.
Or is
hang
that-
on, let me find.
Yeah.
Let me find it. I don't think it's a homebrew. Let me just.
Ring of
I
Spelling
think
and
I
Grammar.
think it is a homebrew item, but it's still one of my favorites.
Oh yeah, I think it's like the Book of Grammar, or
I
hang
will
on.
say this, like, above, I almost gave you that ability within, like, your pan, but it was going to be, like, more than a letter, so I was like, no, I probably
Oh.
shouldn't.
Let me look it up while Jasmine was looking for something.
Oh, I just want to know. I want to deal with the
Okay, you know
The
what?
Ring of the Grammarian.
I
Really
also
Mary.
want to know the prices of the other two shields.
And I would basically like to know what feat I can get for 45 gold.
You know what? How about we take a break
Everybody
here,
gets a wish.
since we have all of these questions. We'll take a break. We'll come back to this situation here at Clamorize in a moment. Everyone, stretch your legs, go get a drink, get a snack, and we'll be back soon. Okay, see you in a little bit.
Thank you, everybody. Bye.
Good.
We're
Hello,
shopping.
everyone. The energy in here is the same as it was when we left. We didn't talk about sad stuff at all after having a high of insanity.
Certainly not the economy or the healthcare situation.
No, that would be ridiculous to
Never.
do right before
Job
I try to
market.
explain to you what is available for purchase in this.
Tell me my
magical
shield
world.
that helps protect my body.
Okay, so I'll just say above
The table.
above the table, there are some interesting ones. So there's like, all right, yeah. So there's this shield that has never seen the like. No one has ever seen the likes of this before. It's called a boomerang shield for legal reasons. And basically you can throw it at people, and it will come back to you after it hits them for damage. But also,
The Captain America shield. I get it.
But it's not that for legal
No.
reasons.
Mhm.
But it's like, so basically the rare shields are gonna be like 60 gold. And the
Okay.
uncommon ones, which are like a +1, it's like 40. That's like the difference.
Okay, got it. So the like increased AC would be 40,
Mm-hmm.
and then the like increased perception and stuff is also
I
40, or that's 60.
I believe that's just I believe that one is just 40 because it's still uncommon. The increased
Gotcha.
perception, I believe so, if I remember correctly. I think that the Sentinel Shield is uncommon. So, and if you wanted to
Okay.
pay like, and if you wanted to pay like 80 or something like that, you could get like a bonus plus the thing.
Right. Full disclosure, there is one thing I want to check out at another store real quick, so I can't buy anything now.
Of
But
course.
question about deals, like, do you like sucking toes? Because you asked us to like take our shoes off when we came in here. So is that like a thing you'd
I don't have to answer
Me
any of your
too.
questions.
Well, you were the one who wanted to make a weird deal. I'm just wondering if you like,
no,
you know,
I'm
you
just,
take
I'm,
it
just,
as
I'm,
a
I'm
shake
saying
offer.
that no, that's something that would be probably like a side tip. The thing that it's something. It's my ideas are a little bit more. I was saying it in private, but it's a little bit more like your child or something like that.
My toes are fantastic, and I didn't take my boots off, so you don't know that.
What all right. I have other customers to attend to if you don't want to
I'm
actually do
still-
serious business.
I'm still waiting to hear if you have a Ring of the Grammarian for, I think I heard you say 60 gold. I'm not sure.
Oh, let me see if I have it in the stock. No, I don't really do rings. That would be probably something that you find more at Smelt the Roses.
Okay. Well,
And maybe that's
great.
more your speed of someone who you can
hey,
deal
great
with.
store. Love your store. Gotta get out of here.
Thank you. Yeah, Bill, literally, I just want another feat for 45 gold. Can I do that?
Don't spell it out.
No,
Don't say that.
I will say this, buddy. No, a feat will not cost 45 gold.
Okay,
a
fair
feat,
enough.
A feat is like 100. Like, and that's
All
and
right,
that's
fair
giving
enough.
you a bargain. But also, you know, you don't really have much money, or it is a deal, which I know no one wants to do. But it is. You could load up with bad deals or deals.
Not-
and-
Oh,
And suck your toes as a tip, guy. Ew.
but
That's
no,
not how that
a
obsession
feat.
works.
A feat is something that I'm happy to do, but like there has
Wait.
to be something.
I forgot I had extra gold from another thing before. 55 gold? Again, 100. Okay, cool.
No, like feats are so powerful, and they go with
What could 55 gold get a
you.
fella? Yeah.
Marty, do you want to see what kind of rings and stuff they have at the other
Sure,
store?
yeah, I'll go with the group so we
Great,
can look at
great
rings.
idea. Very great.
Bye,
Bye, weird guy. See you later, maybe.
as you're leaving, Zara, you just hear in your head, I know you know what I am. And fuck off.
Ooh.
Can I make a
The beast.
can I make a perception check on that? Like, what is like? Is he threatened by like me knowing this?
Oh,
like
make an insight check.
21.
21. Full in this world, like posturing alpha, like don't think that you can fuck with me. Like they're not afraid of you.
Okay. Wait, is this in my head or does he like whisper this to me?
No, it's in your head. It's totally in your head.
Okay, well, can he read my mind? Can I just say fuck off too?
You don't know.
Okay, well, I think it.
Mm-hmm.
And then I like scratch my head with my middle finger as I walk out.
All right, back to my fun customers. And you leave Clamorize. And John Rivers behind.
So we're gonna go
That's
to
the city for you. And
Okay. Okay, goodbye.
What time is it?
You got here like around midday. I'd say
7:50.
5 hours.
Around midday, so it's probably like 4 p.m. of the next day.
Yes, exactly.
No, it's probably honestly it probably is like around 4.
Oh.
But-
Getting
4 hours? Just at Clamorize or in general
I felt
shop?
like it.
no, since the start of this day, which was of course
Got
weeks ago that this happened. So I think it was like
Yeah.
you've been doing this going around for a couple of hours. It was like 2 when you started, maybe it's like 4 now. You got a message about like the whole possibility of meeting up with your brother for dinner, but of course that'll be
I should
later
go.
in the evening. You're still a few hours away from that though.
Okay.
For our
You head
date.
you head on over to Clamorize, which again is like that lovely, almost like perfume shop aspect of it, of like an old French perfume shop where there is
Wait, are we going to smell the roses?
I think she meant. I think.
smell the roses. Yeah, sorry if I
Yeah,
said
that's
it.
what she
Oh.
Smell the roses. You'll have to forgive me. I tried my damnedest to remember the name of the shopkeep of Smelt the Roses. I'm not sure if it was ever actually given or asked for, and I feel bad about that.
Brian Cranston.
We've only seen her once when she was talking with Tone. I believe it was a strong half orc woman, I believe it was.
Yes.
Yes. Apologies. I am fallible. But she is still like in the middle of this like nice perfume shop, but like there's this like lovely, almost like a little forge, like with melting down like inside, where you can almost like I said like you can almost watch her like a hibachi chef, making the things that are like on display and very pretty. So it's like this very rough and tumble center of this very like circular room, but it's like all windows around it so everyone can see inside, and beautiful jewelry glinting with like magic all around.
Hi.
Right, yes. Welcome. Oh,
Hello again.
hello. It's nice to see you. Come on in, take a look around. If you're looking for anything, please let me know.
And I go right up to her. Hi, I heard that you might have a tiara that might have like this symbol on it. And she shows her necklace.
Oh,
Wiggenwarp told me, what's his name?
Wibblewhack.
Wibblewhack recommended that I come here to look at it.
Oh, right, okay, all right. I actually saw that in a dream I had.
Oh,
That is, do you know what it is for? Because I was not able to understand it, but I still made it.
I don't know. Can I do a check? Is that a check?
Well, she's basically asking, like, what is this symbol of? Like, what is this symbol of? 'Cause
Oh, I
don't
thought you
know.
meant the tiara. I was like, lady, I don't know. Oh, the symbol. Oh, so it's So it's a set of scales. So it's his symbol because, you know, he is a kind of known as a god of death, but he's also really like about justice and peace and balance.
That's your whole thing? I thought you were just a gravedigger and that was just like a necklace, like your mom's necklace or something, no?
No, it's
Oh.
not. It might be me mom's necklace. I don't think it is, though.
I don't even remember
No.
how long we've been here. And I feel like I haven't learned that from you, and I'm honestly like embarrassed. You're my friend. I should.
Oh, it's okay. I mean,
I
you know
should
what? You probably
know
can't see it because you're way
friends.
up there and it's underneath like my chin, so it might have just never been in your line of sight.
But like, I didn't know you were a magician, like a cleric with use of magic. It's incredible.
Oh, well, thanks. No, it's good stuff. I try my best, you know.
I mean, I guess you did heal me a bunch of times.
Yeah. I'm not like from a big town, so it's like I'm not like a big religious deal or anything. It's just kind of something that my family's almost like always been loyal to. You know, it kind of goes along with being a gravedigger. You know, there a lot of the same morals and stuff line up.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, you look very tired today, Gulzog. You all right?
I'm fine.
I've never heard Golzog say, "Yeah, totally."
I just flew in from Far East Fable Ride.
Chill.
Far East. Chill,
And
dude. Oh,
boy, are my arms tired.
that was very funny. When is it going to stop making that joke?
That actually is how I feel. Boy, are my arms tired.
Nice.
All right. Okay. This one is it would be rather expensive, but
Oh.
but it feels like it was made for you a little bit. So we could make ourselves a deal here.
Okay.
Not
Not like a weird one.
No.
Okay, good.
Oh, did you just come over from Clamorize?
How did you know?
That's the only thing that anyone ever asks is, can I, not a weird deal, and I'll say this right now, not many people describe the deals as weird on the offhand.
Right, he's a weird. I didn't like the vibe.
I will say,
there.
as someone who has been, I've already worked on a very fabulous thing for your friend here. Kind of a muse in some ways. I don't know why. I've been having visions of late of different things in the fire. I look into it and just images come to me, and then I have to sculpt them out of jewels and metal. It's been odd.
It's what you're meant to do. That's so cool.
And you can tell just on the offhand,
Who are you?
that she is like a forge cleric, like clearly like, and sees like visions in the flames.
Marabella loves her. I just want to put that out there.
And
Marabella is like, whoa.
I hope to God I'm right and she was a half orc, because I feel like people are gonna be like, Dylan, no. And I'm like, oh, okay.
Who cares?
Either way, I know her and I know her whole deal, but for some reason that was like the thing that I was like, I have notes, plethora of notes on her, and I do, and it's nothing about what she looks like. It's like all things about who she is. I guess I'm just not vain.
Because it's all about what's on the inside.
Yeah, it's all about what's on the inside, gang.
Can I roll a religion check to see, like, to connect the fire and her craftsmanship?
Yeah.
And her getting, like, visions in the fire. This is more just for flavor than anything. Oh, that's lovely. 19.
19. Okay. You know that this is clearly someone who came from, like, this is someone who came from, like, your world, from, like, from Faerun. This would be, closest to there's many different people who are huge gods. There's, like, dwarvish gods of the forge, gnomish gods, but this would probably be more, like, closely related to Gond, which is, like, the god of craft. Classically good.
Oh, she should have called her shop here in Gond.
Well, I mean, but she's not crazy. She's not silly.
Hey,
she
and
makes
what's her
sense.
name? Did we get
You
her
haven't
name?
asked.
I will ask. Don't you? What's your name?
All right, I'm Tamarel.
Tamarel. There's a fruit that's similar to your name that I'm a big fan of. That Hannah's a big fan of. I love tamarind stuff. It's delicious. Tamarel.
Tamarel.
And she worships Gond. Is that pond with a G?
Yes.
Right.
Nailed it in one.
Got it. God of crafts.
She only had one pun in her at the time, and it was "Smell to the roses."
Nice.
That was all it was.
Honestly, that's great. I didn't really connect that until just. It's amazing. Okay. Okay, yeah, so tell me about I'm Marabella. It's really nice to meet you. You're really cool. What can you tell me about the tiara?
I was speaking with the flames, and it felt like I was speaking with the dead for a moment. Someone who was wishing to protect, to watch over, someone who hasn't been able to. The way that they described it, and I didn't fully understand it, but it was someone who, in the dream, I saw this image of this thing, and then someone came in a weird, malleable form and explained to me that she wanted, I think it was a she, to protect and to say, without words, a message of love.
Can I roll? I mean, I'm pretty sure it's my mom, but can I roll an insight check?
You can roll an insight check, sure.
I can roll an insight. 20 yeah.
25. This is kind of a continuation of that nat 20 that you had, of the narrative one, where you had that conversation with your mom where you couldn't hear anything they were saying. You felt love, but you couldn't hear anything they were saying. I can tell you this right now. I feel like this was meant for you, but of course it required a lot of expensive things. I have heard about you. I looked into you a little bit more once I understood the person with the pan that I was making for. I want a cut. I want in on David's.
I was just thinking we could do like an advertising deal or something.
But I want to be. Look, I saw in the flames. I saw in the flames that it may be cheating, but I saw in the flames that David's might be something very special, and I don't want just an advertising deal. I want a cut of the profits. I may be very mystical in nature, but I'm also a businesswoman.
You want to be like a partner or something?
I want to be a part
That's
owner.
a word.
That's gotta be a talk to David first situation.
Yes. We definitely need to
We
talk to
can't
David
fuck
about
our
that.
friend over for some rings or whatever bullshit you're...
It's a tiara from me dead mother, Gunsog. So
Yeah, grief
you can
tiara,
suck me
whatever.
fucking dick.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Would you be willing to continue to promote David's business
Well,
from now until it's profitable? And also, how much of a cut are you talking?
Because we can't really like make anything official because David's not here, you know, and that's
Oh,
not the type of,
I understand.
you know.
Come over for dinner.
Yeah, do you want to come have a meeting? You could like close the shop for your lunch break or something and come up. Sorry, I'm really excited.
It is.
I mean, it's
4
4
o'clock. It is 4
Oh.
o'clock in the afternoon.
Like an early bird special.
I'm a businesswoman. I understand. I don't want all of it, and there's part of me that feels bad about using my potential foreknowledge for personal gain, but why else would I know it, right? It depends on how much help you need. Right now, I was thinking potentially if I'm able to equip some of you well, and this may sound like a lot, but it is not 50 or anything like that, but like maybe 20%.
Of the whole profits?
I
Well,
know
that's
what I know what I'm about.
20% of David's. We cannot do this. I don't know what the deal.
No, we're just talking about this is like the rough draft. Nothing's being signed, no hands are being shaked here. We've got to go like
I want to
talk with David.
I want to back up Jasmine a little bit with the fact that you are all bringing so much more heat to someone potentially who is a kind person asking for part of the profits than the Rakshasa existing
than
in the world.
Demon cat.
Which is amazing. It's my favorite thing in the world.
Well,
There's evil people everywhere. We have to protect our David.
David needs to see that money. He put in a lot of time. He got some very bad deals.
Yeah, but if you could go early on and say,
we can't let him be yet another victim to the system that doesn't work.
I agree with you. I just wanted to point it out.
I need the system to work out in the fantasy world that I'm playing, because it's not working out here.
Right.
Oh, hello, Raiders!
Hello,
we have
Raiders.
Raiders!
Hey, Raiders.
Hello!
We're dealing with
We're
fantasy
negotiating a
capitalism.
deal.
Fantasy Shark Tank. Fantasy Shark Tank right
with
here.
an up-and-coming Airbnb. Yeah, because, well, David wasn't like, I want to make an absolute killing and be the top in person. Wasn't it kind of more of a passion project? Or am I misremembering?
Would you be willing to help one of us for 10%?
Well, hold on. No, that math doesn't math. Tone. I know you're a chef.
Sorry, you're right.
That's like asking, like, think of it like we're all onions.
Oh, I
right?
see.
And she's willing to slice up four onions.
Two of us for 10%.
That's
right?
better.
Sorry.
This is, again, something that we have to talk with David about.
And you could come over, you can meet David.
Right.
And his mum.
Look, I understand that this might be overstepping, but what would
your sorry, go first, you.
No, I was just saying that what I would need for this item, which I do believe should be going to you.
I think so too.
I just think that I need some kind of. The thing is, I know a good situation when I see one.
So luxurious.
And it was shown to me in the flames. And so, I know it may seem a little slimy, but it is, I'm happy to talk with him. I'm not saying that you should do the deal with me now. I just know that I need something in return for giving you this, frankly, possibly very powerful object.
Right. And like, so you being a partner with David's, does that mean, like, because I know he probably won't take the deal if you're just going to be some, bigwig who just sits there and collects a check. Like, can he, like, ask you for guidance on stuff, like ask for help, or like you have a little poster for him in your shop or something like that? Like, you want to promote your own business too if you're a partner in it.
If it is my own, if I have a part in it, of course I will be promoting it. To be honest, I was going to be as hands-off as he wanted it to be. I just want, and as if I don't want to impose my will on anything. Like I said, I just think that I see which way the wind is blowing.
Well, I love that David's is going to go well.
This
what are you
also
doing?
bodes really well for the campaign. regardless of what happens.
Yes, no, it very much does. Because we're not going to be in Fable Rise forever. Well, what are you doing tonight? I've got a hot date, but I think I might not actually be invited to it. So
What? You don't know if you're invited to your own date?
well, it was more like the dinner was kind of like mentioned around me, and I was like, oh, I'm sure I'm part of this. But now thinking back on it, I think it's more of a family
Oh,
thing.
I've been there, sister. Things can be
You know,
confusing.
I'm gonna
when it
get
comes
new
to love.
clothes later. I want to try to like spice up my look a little bit. Tiara would probably help. I don't really have a good fashion sense.
all right.
So. But anywho, after work today, maybe you could like come over to David's and like discuss some fine print.
Oh yes, I can do that as long as I have an introduction. I've known of David, and again, what I see in the flames doesn't always mean it's going to come true. But I'm willing to put my reputation on it.
Cool. What does a tiara do?
You can tell she looks very nervous about looking at the tiara, like
Ooh.
she looks on over to it. It has some protective wards.
Okay.
It makes it harder for those of the dead to hurt you. So you're resistant to cold, poison, and necrotic damage.
Whoa,
But then-
that would be so cool.
Then it does this. I haven't tried it myself because I'm afraid to. But I believe it has the power to summon a spirit.
I'll do it.
All right. And now that I understand what you were talking about with what this means, I understand why it felt so sad and odd.
Yeah.
I believe this summons some kind of reaper,
Oh.
a spirit of death of some kind. It feels necessary, but it is frightening to think about, and that's why I'm nervous giving it away, but it does feel like yours, and that's why I want so much. This is another new spell on an item that I just really liked and thought it made sense for you. Potentially as a thing if you want it. If you do what you're asked, it's a spell called Spirit of Death. It's 4th level.
Put it on a shirt.
You call forth a spirit that embodies death. The spirit manifests in an unoccupied space you can see within range and uses the Reaper Spirit stat block, which it comes with. Basically, it's your ally. It obeys your commands.
Wow.
It has... you can really only cast it once per day at its base level. But it has like incorporeal movement. It has multi-attack. It has like a reaping scythe. And it also has the ability to haunt a creature where like the spirit targets a creature it can see and begins haunting it.
Oh, I want it. I've never wanted anything more. No, this is the tiara.
This is still the tiara.
Yes.
This is the tiara, and this is why it's not like a, oh yeah, here's just like a few
Just buy
hundred
it,
gold.
yeah.
This is like a, she wants in on David's.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the thing that she wants.
You know,
Okay.
a lot of people are afraid of dying and death, but it's actually very peaceful. So there's nothing to be afraid of there.
I have an idea.
Yes.
If David's does a deal with you, do you have any connections with any of the founders of Fable Rise?
Oh,
Because
interesting.
it could be very effective if we had a connection with someone
Oh, alright.
up top.
Well, I have the honor of being made some jewelry for Bylantine. Bylantine is a person who has bought from me before. Now I usually do filigree and metalwork for some of the parade floats, and so Stinkbug has asked me to do some intricate details every so once in a while. I also have worked with, obviously I've worked with Humphrey and City Defense every so often when they want something that is a little bit powerful within gems and crystals, that kind of thing.
2 follow-up questions. I think Humphrey would be a great sponsor for David's, number 1.
All right.
If you think you could get us an introduction, that'd be great. But also, did you say you did some alterations on a parade float for Stinkbug?
Not alterations. No, most years I'm asked for certain filigrees, meaning like like metalwork, more intricate details rather than just the base portions of things. I'm a detail-oriented lad.
Can you share any of those specific? Can you share that order that Stinkbug put in?
I can, as part of the deal.
Okay.
Because
I think we should make the deal.
You have to understand that that is information that is not supposed to be shared.
I know.
The founders could be very upset with me, and I could lose repeat business. But if I had a stake in David's, then it may not matter as much.
Well, let's do a meeting with David.
Let's do it.
That wouldn't be the only item that would be available to you if you did so. I would have gifts for all of you, possibly that are a little bit less powerful, obviously, but like I have these, which you see like these like ruby, what we would know as like sunglasses, but they look almost like like goggles, but they're like very fine with like ruby encrusted lenses.
Ooh.
Ruby for well, Griselda's not here anymore. But where is she? Do you need ruby encrusted clothing for that one place?
Clothing, yeah. This may be different, but it has like these ruby lenses.
Tell that to the fashion industry.
And she was like, these you could shoot a beam out of your eyes with these.
James Marsden.
Pretty much exactly. They're called the blasted goggles.
Cool.
There's also some other fun things that was just kind of like a thing I wanted to show off. But anyway, I have said what I've wanted to say. I will come over, even if you're not there for dinner, to see David. I would like at least to have an introduction. I don't want to go in cold calling him.
I can be there.
All right. That makes sense. Thank you.
Thank you, Tamarel. This is.
I apologize if you. I understand that things
it.
can be uncomfortable when it comes to deals, especially if you're not used to them. Understand. I'm just using what is available to me to get ahead in the world. And I think you should all start doing that too.
I agree.
I mean, I still ultimately would love to get home to my family, but you're not wrong. It's good to
sweetheart,
look out for number one.
So many people would love that, but that's something that not even the founders could do.
Oh, what time is it? Before we question, I think I have to run because I don't know how far across town I gotta be at. But before I go, Tamarel, do you have any rings by any chance? Like, there's this ring I've heard of called the Ring of the Grammarian. I don't know if you.
Oh.
I also would be open to rings that cost 55 gold.
Golzog also he's had a rough day, and a ring would also help him a lot.
Like I said, if we go through with this deal, there will be gifts for all of you. I do believe I
Okay.
have that.
Great, let's make a deal.
Yeah, let me write down in my notes that this gift thing is happening so that I don't forget. Because I'm sure we'll all forget by next week. Right?
Mhm.
No way Hannah
Probably.
remembers.
Thank you.
The tiara.
Stuff that has to do with my character getting stuff, I will
You always
typically remember.
it. Yeah, you always
Yeah.
do.
What's this lady's name?
Tamarel.
Tamarel. The proprietor. Tamarel. For any new raiders coming in, I'm the note taker. And a bunch.
All right. And anything else you need to do here?
As we leave, I would like to thank her again and like bow / curtsy, but it kind of just looks like she's doing like a plie with bending forward.
Okay. All right.
Because
A plie is a leg bend in dance.
Yes.
Okay, great.
It's like the bait, like you put your feet and then you just bend your knees and you do this, I think.
Yeah,
So it looks like
basically.
she's just doing that, but like bending forward with her top hat. Thank you for making the tiara. That was my mom talking to you. Okay, bye.
All right. Bye. I hope to see you all soon. Thank you.
As we leave, Marabella wants to just whisper to Tone, I love her.
Oh, I know, I could tell.
She's really cool.
She's very, she is very cool. I think she'd be a
Oh
good
my
partner.
god, more raiders!
Oh my
More
god!
raiders!
So many raiders on this, our first episode
Hell
back,
yeah.
where we're
This is
mostly
our
just
shopping.
shopping. This
Shopping
Shopping episode.
Well, I mean, like most movies, I turn on at the shopping montage that happens like halfway through.
You
and
work
never
on
before.
commission, right? Big
I
mistake.
haven't seen most of Mean Girls.
what a wild poll.
Where's the shopping montage?
There's shopping in Mean Girls, right?
There's a montage. Thank you.
Well,
A
they say
loser
get
would
in,
have to
loser,
get
we're
in
going
so that they could
shopping.
go shopping.
But
yeah.
then they
Yeah,
go
of
to
course.
the house.
So
I have
you
no
all,
idea.
you all, you have made your offers, at least to Tamarel, potentially to have a very big boon of magic items if you were able to get David to give over 20% of his business. It's just such a funny thing to say in D&D that that's what actually has been happening here.
Yeah.
So, where are you all off to now? You have the offer from Tomas to potentially have a dinner with your father. You don't know if you're allowed to bring other people, but you were said that maybe this is the time to finally meet your father after all these years. For the rest of you, it's up to you if you want to
I
go
do
with
want to
him.
go to the thrift store, but I would
Right.
also. I'm torn.
You know what? I'd go to the thrift store, considering that my clothes are basically like some torn up pants and a leather jerkin. The
Don't you
one
have
that
kind of like a
doesn't.
skirt,
What?
like a gladiator skirt on?
But do you currently have one on?
No, do you? I thought that was.
No, I've
Like
got
a-
like. Hannah, go on the Instagram. For any of the new raiders coming on, you can go to my Instagram,
Oh.
marty.abbyschneider.
I knew
This party
exactly what the
is
character
drawn
was wearing.
It's
on
also,
the
it's
Instagram.
also on our Twitter.
It's also on Hero Club Story.
I'll also
And-
donate my 60 gold that I have left to this thrift store trip to the junkyard.
Okay.
No, keep your 60 gold. You
No,
might
God,
need that
no.
later.
John,
No,
save
no.
it for
Keep your-
something cool.
I literally
Okay.
am gonna get like oh, what's in the $2 bin? Like that's the vibe I'm going for here.
Roll a
You
luck
might need a
check.
potion.
Marty.
Yeah. Okay.
I just think it could be a cool look if we find a cool gladiator skirt. Let's just
You also have to remember, Marty, that there are at least a good amount of your portraits on the Twitch already.
Yeah,
on
that's
the
true.
Twitch
I
stream.
forgot that
That's fair.
it's
That's
it's
just
a
there.
tiny square on my screen,
Yes.
and I'm drunk. But the
How?
And on East Coast time. And on East
and
Coast
That's
time.
time,
true.
I'm
You're on East
time
Coast
and
time,
space
so
drunk
it's-
and regular drunk.
It's like
But no,
midnight.
But like I might be down to thrift shop for gold dog,
Okay, more
Woo,
shopping.
they're
Okay,
king.
because you.
or
don't-
or or
What?
just potions. I could just use the rest of my gold for potions.
okay,
I can't be late for this meeting.
I
so
don't
I'm
need
gonna,
to role
I'm gonna
play it.
bounce.
I can just
You-
be like, how much?
I'll say this.
Yeah.
Because for the love of God, I cannot mentally have you all split again.
No, I will not
You
split.
have not been told a time to talk to your brother, and he has not called back yet. You can do
Fine, then
both.
I'll go with
I
them.
just
I'll go with
forgot
them
that
to
you-
the
I just
Yay!
forgot
I'll
you
go
all
with
wanted
them to
to
the
do
thrift store.
more shopping.
Let's do it. Shopping episode.
Shopping!
I forgot that after 2.5 hours of shopping, I was like, surely they'll be like, we need to move on. But
I'm
they're like,
ultimately,
"No."
I'm ultimately good, by the way. So if we got to move on, I'm happy to.
I
No,
did
no,
want to
we're
start a
hap-
fight, which was technically moving on in a way. So
It is.
I think-
And you almost did.
With the
with any
demon.
D&D party, like the group, it's goldfish rules. A group will shop the amount of time you allow them to shop. So at a
Yeah.
certain point, feel free to just tell us
No,
shopping is done.
As
like
a
we're
DM, I will never
kindergartners.
tell you
Yeah.
you're done. If you want something, you give me gold and you take away all your resources.
I want a new outfit.
I get it. What-
are there?
In the interest of moving on, I'm good on stuff. I've got my cool
Marty,
weapon.
Marty, you have to understand. I love how valiant you're being about in the interest of moving on. If everyone else doesn't, though, it's useless to me.
Well, yeah, that's no. I know it's
You
a
just look
win-win
like
for
a sourpuss.
me. It's a win-win for me because if the group decides we're going to shop more, I'll buy more stuff at the place we go.
Well, that's clearly what's happening.
Okay, great.
Are we
Yes,
doing
Jackson, what are you
potions or?
saying?
Are we doing potions or thrift?
They're
shopping?
both at the same place now.
Great.
What a varied
Potion
store.
thrift shop.
It's
That's
look,
great.
it's used potions.
I
It's
mean, it
full
could
I
have,
already
like,
imagined.
It's
I already know what this guy looks like.
What does that even mean?
They've been peed out.
You
That's
fucking
great.
figure it out, gang.
I love it. I love it. I'm gonna spend all 60 gold on used potions and just glug 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 right
Are there-
before every battle.
I'm gonna homebrew used potions right now. It is a single D4 and nothing else, but it gets you back up, baby.
Oh,
Nice.
But-
Good.
But
Good
they're like
stuff.
5 gold.
Huh?
Does the potion
bad,
thrift shop
honestly.
also have smoke grenades?
Roll me a D20 right now, Jasmine.
Thank you.
oh, I've
I
just
don't
decided.
know why you
Dylan,
possibly need it. You can teleport through shadows now, but go ahead, roll.
But you said
I
you're
know.
gonna make everything in the daytime, so I have to
was
make my own shadows.
joking, but yeah, go ahead. What is your D20 roll?
A 10.
10. Yeah, there's like 1.
I
in the
would like
bargain
a
bin.
gun.
I'll take
Are
it.
there guns here?
Did you say a gun?
Yeah, I'm kidding.
There
Oh, also
were
Jasmine.
gun-like weapons at, Clamorized, but
I kid. Jasmine,
Let's fight
in
him.
the daytime, you can just stand behind me and stand in my shadow
that's
and
true.
then teleport.
Oh, you
from
can teleport to our shadows. That's
Yeah, that's a
cool.
really
Or to
good
their
point, 'cause
shadows,
you're a
enemy
doll.
shadows.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You stab him in the nuts.
Okay.
Yes, you can.
So I just
All right, is
I'm
there-
probably
who's
behind
there?
the
It's dim
Goldog
light.
face.
I've met all of these shop owners. I've got to know who runs the junkyard. Who's the guy?
Yeah, who's this PC,
And I'm
Dylan?
gonna who's new voice, new character.
Random
Oh.
character generator duck.
Okay. No, I have
Alright,
it
here
written
we
down.
go.
It's just I didn't
Oh,
think
you
I'd do
have
it. Yeah, of course. I just didn't think I'd have them all happen in the same thing. Give me 1 second. I just want to pull up their inventory.
Mm-hmm. Guys, I'm excited for my new outfit.
For what?
For my new outfit. I really, it's episode
So-
42. It's a good time.
If
So-
you're excited about it, I'm excited for you.
So you
Thank
you go up and you get over to the junkyard, which is really just this like hodgepodge of. It almost looks like, compared to everything else in Fable Rise, which is like this, Art Deco beautiful look. Here, it almost looks like a shanty town. But it's almost like built to look like a shanty town in many ways.
Like a Disneyland shanty
yes,
town?
it's like a Disneyland. Like everything looks a little bit fake. It looks like it was for sure put together with random pieces of like. It's like the driftwood of all of the planes falling into this world of like whatever random crap got lost, got put together. But it looks like it was kind of recreated.
Sounds dope.
You walk in and you see what looks like I think many people you've all never seen. None of you have ever seen, even without a roll, this kind of person. Some of you have seen like Loxodons, like or GIF, like hippo people or elephant humanoids. You see though just a normal human, red shock of hair, with like tools, a tool belt, and then you just see this walrus standing up with top hat, cane, vest.
Walrus and the carpenter.
And they're just hanging out.
Is it the walrus and the carpenter?
It's a walrus and what looks like a carpenter. Yeah.
Fucking sick.
Are they gonna murder a bunch of oyster children?
They already have, probably.
Yeah, yes, look, you'll have to
There's
ask questions.
a shirt made out of shells.
Yeah, there's just the carpenter's just wearing like a necklace of shells, just a full necklace. on his tool belt is just a bandolier of oyster shells.
Nice.
And you just see like a chalkboard with a kill count on it. But they're among a bunch of random stuff.
Hello.
Tonight
I'm sorry,
is
I'm losing
wacky,
my mind.
dude.
I'm sorry.
Tonight's
Hello.
crazy.
I love your shop. What are each of your names and your deal?
God damn it, Hales. I was gonna say something just like that.
I didn't
Time
read the
to talk
chat,
of many
so to me
things.
it's new.
All right,
Oh.
give me 1 second.
Do they have a deck of many things?
Produce a game.
You see the carpenter is just like, all right, yes, very good to see you all. Come on in. It is very nice. Wonderful.
Like
wonderful.
Dutch?
Yeah, a little bit.
Okay.
Look, whatever.
That's rude.
If you want to say Dutch, sure. It is
Great.
a voice that I haven't done before.
Cool.
All right, come on in. It's very nice to see you all. Wonderful. Hello. It's nice to see you. What are you all looking for? Can my esteemed colleague get you anything at all?
Well,
Hi.
before I look, I think we should ask both of your names. My name's
And-
Tone.
And like, what are both of you?
Well, okay, so
What?
like I said,
Don't point
Don't
him,
say that,
he's
don't say that,
drunk.
don't say that.
That's kind of a rude
it's a
question.
human and
No,
a
I
walrus.
know that. Has Golzog seen a human yet? No, he
Yes,
definitely
you've
has.
seen a
You see
human.
human cards.
But not a walrus man.
No, not a walrus man. Walrus men are not in Faerun. Yes, of course. It's very understandable that maybe you seem like you're all based from the normal places. So my name is Wolfgang Retherman. I am a carpenter by trades. It's very nice to see you. And this is Walrus.
Hi, Walrus.
Okay.
Hi. What was the carpenter's name? Totally out of
Wolfgang Retherman.
Wolfgang. Hi,
Wolfgang.
Wolfgang. Hi,
Wolfgang.
Walrus.
Great.
I'm Marabella. I need clothes. Do you have just like regular clothes?
Here, you can go and look in any of the Go and look in any of them.
And this is the walrus just kind of like trying to talk. Go look in any of the bins of clothing, and if you find anything, please tell us that you have found it, and we will give it to you.
Okay, thanks. And she's gonna go run off.
Ha.
Dylan,
Hmm.
I want to find overalls.
Why is that the thing that you thought?
Well, those are the bottoms. So I want to find overalls and I want to find a cool bomber jacket.
Jesus Christ. I'm gonna draw this.
Okay.
You're welcome. Overalls and a bomber jacket? Come on.
Overalls
Easily
and a
accessible
bomber
thing.
jacket. Overalls are easy to find. You find overalls pretty quickly, and
Is there
What
one that
color?
has like a pocket on the front flap?
yeah,
Amazing.
yeah, it's pretty like it's very clearly like you know, they almost look like a painter like overalls, like it used to belong to a painter. There's like some like paint splatters everywhere, but of course that can be easily
Cool.
cleaned up if need be. But
Yes, oh, hi. Are you finding what you were looking for?
What are these?
oh yes, this is absolutely so that they're kind of like pants, but also with a kind of a shirt.
What color are they? I got to know.
What color do you want them to be?
Maybe we'll go with just a the fashion in me wants light denim, but the practical body burying Marabella would probably want a darker denim.
A
All right.
darker denim.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like just denim. Like not
Like
an acid
dark
wash,
blue.
not a light one. Yeah, like
Like
a
a dark blue
denim.
denim.
Mhm.
And for bomber jacket, what material are you looking for? in this fantasy world, what material are you
Okay.
looking for?
Okay. Bear with me. Bear with me.
Uh-huh.
It's reversible. One side
Yeah.
is like it can like really blend in, so maybe it's like a brown or something, and then the other side is kind of like a crazy 80s pattern.
So
Who the hell would donate that to a thrift shop?
okay, wait,
I'd
is it like
keep it
And
forever.
not-
is it like
keep
a
it forever,
reversible
yeah.
bomber? So it's reversible patterns. It's not like
It's reversible, like the
I
one is like, look at me, and the other one is like, did I see them?
So brown on one side and then like psychedelic camo on the other? Or like
With flowers.
Hawaiian.
Like fun neon.
I'm drawing the brown one, just in case.
I need to just so I'm clear. You're not, and I know I'm right. I just needed to reference this.
Mhm.
So you're not talking like reversible in the way that Tom Cruise, Ethan Hunt's jacket is reversible in that one
Yes,
scene.
she is talking about
No,
that.
but she's not, because she's not talking about like one that's a full different jacket that turns into a bomber jacket. She's
No,
talking
that's
about
a
two
spy
bomber
jacket.
jackets.
No, I just really want like it's reversible. You can wear it
Yes.
one way or you can wear it the other way.
Okay,
But it doesn't.
literally-
Understood.
It's just for fun.
I know what you're talking about. I just wanted to reference that. Okay, so what do you want it to be made of? No, Mark, I know.
Okay.
I know what it is. What do you
It's
want it to
literally, I have one.
be? What is the? What do you want it to be made out of?
What?
Okay. Roll me a d20.
The brief history of the bomber jacket.
Roll me roll me an investigation check
Okay.
as you're searching through the piles of crap.
Hey, can I do something after that? I'm gonna try something after
Of
that.
course you
I'm
can.
gonna give myself guidance.
I've lost all control, John. Of course you can do whatever you want.
This is the shopping episode.
Yeah.
The sleepy ha-has. Okay,
The
that's
sleepy
an 8.
haha.
Yeah, you know.
Marty, the most disdain I've ever seen come from you, bud. Oh my god.
It's not disdain, it's just disbelief.
Totally.
Okay, yes.
That's my favorite Golzog moment I've ever heard.
Yeah, totally. Okay, what did you
I was
roll?
on a plane!
What did you roll?
I got an
An 18.
18. Yeah.
Yeah, you find basically exactly what you're looking for. You're failing. You just see. I can't go. Oh yes, this is a very interesting article of clothing. It is like it is a coat that is 2 coats.
I love it!
This was created, I think, it must come from some... Is this from here? Is this from the Feywilds? And the walrus is, I don't know. All right. Anyway, it is an article of clothing clearly made by an absolute madman, because who would want this in our worlds? But it has, if you see on one side, it is very plain, and then on the other side, it is like magic just threw up on all of it.
How much for this in the overalls?
Honestly, it would be like taking it off our hands. So how about this is just 4 golds.
4 gold. Okay, how about 2?
Sure.
Okay. It's a deal.
Could I do something? Can
What?
I'm gonna use a sorcery point with my feet. Meta magic adept.
Yeah. What are you doing?
And I'm gonna subtly cast detect magic.
Yeah. You suddenly cast detect magic.
So I should know anything in this shop that's magical.
You get a, so this, like I said, this is like, it's not organized in any way. There's just like random shit everywhere.
Great. Great.
But
I'm filtering through all of it casually.
But it is like truly everywhere. It is like
Great.
subtle. It is, you're able to find it. You're able to find them, but it is like very subtle magical auras all over the fucking place. It is.
Is it like tons of magic everywhere, but all very low grade stuff?
Yes. Very
Okay,
much
great.
so. Like it's
Okay.
very simple.
Are there any of any schools of magic that stand out to me as being a little more uncommon?
Not really. It's
Okay.
all kind. But roll me. Let's just say roll me a d4.
A D4? All right.
Mm-hmm.
This is
4.
great.
4. Okay, 4. Roll me a d100 4 times and give me all those numbers.
Oh, amazing.
Okay, a D100 4 times?
Yeah, just
Yep.
give me a d100, tell me that number, a d100, tell me that number.
Got it. Okay. 86.
Okay.
1.
1, okay.
66.
66.
Yeah.
63.
63, okay. So one of the things you find is just straight up a 5-leaf clover. Just straight up a 5-leaf clover that has some kind of magical aura to it. You just find it like in a bin of other weird trinkets. Not in metal, it's like just a full 5-leaf clover. You find a pocket watch. Beautiful, like crafted silver pocket watch. And when you look at it, it feels like it's broken, but it essentially it seems like the hands are going backwards on the pocket watch. Okay, and then you said, give me one moment. You find a leather cord, like just like a leather almost bracelet with a bunch of random like monster teeth in it. And again, and some of the magical auras aren't like, oh, this is a magic item. There's like, there's maybe something magical on it, or like something that was magical, you know?
I'm going to grab all 3 of these things.
Well, there's one more.
Well, and there's a 4th.
Great, there's a 4th. Got it.
Oh, okay. It's just, you see like this crumpled scrap of paper. like it's almost like wadded into a ball, but it is magical somehow. Do you open it up?
Absolutely, I do. Right away, no hesitation.
I
couldn't do it faster.
You just see, like, appear out of nowhere. Just some words just written on it.
Uh-huh.
And it just says, nothing is impossible. The word itself says, I'm possible.
Great. Taking it.
Take
it. I just bring all these to the checkout counter. I'd be like,
cool.
This sounds like, this seems like very good. How's this stuff? This stuff, and then I'll like look for some tchotchke on the counter, and I'll be like, this and
roll another 200.
Sorry, okay. Great. This is good. 5D chess. 23.
23. 23 indeed. Let me see.
Oh, amazing.
23. Okay. Yeah, you find like a ring. It's
Great,
just
take it.
this ring.
I'll be like, and this.
You sure you don't want to know what these are? You're just going to buy
No,
some
no.
wholesale? Oh, quite wonderful. Let me just see. You see, like, the monocle of the walrus just like, gets put on and goes. Kind of just goes. Yeah, just with that one. That one's a little bit more.
Which one is it pointing at?
Make a perception check.
All right, come on, baby. I'm gonna use. No, I'm not gonna use my inspiration. Are you kidding me? 17.
17. Pointing directly at the pocket watch.
Oh,
Okay.
get it.
But you and he's like, all together, this is going to be 7 gold.
Well, why
Okay.
not make it an even 5?
Make
Just
a
a cleaner
persuasion.
five.
Make a persuasion check.
Wait, no. I'm gonna look around. Is there anything on the counter that's glowing?
Make an investigation check.
Oh yeah.
Because we found one thing, but I'll let you do another investigation check.
15.
15. Roll a d100 again.
Oh my
Okay.
god.
Again, these aren't powerful.
No, I know, but they're probably fun.
17.
I think
17.
they're all going to be really fun.
17's a lucky number.
Actually, that's interesting. That's a dope item. Okay.
Ooh.
You find just a spool of thread.
Okay, and then I'll just be like, I'll grab this. Can you throw this in and make it 10?
No, don't haggle up. Say you have a deal with 7 if you throw it in.
I already said it.
Yeah,
It's
I
not
know
good
you
with
did.
haggling.
I think
I
you just-
didn't
you
know
see-
my
you see
persuasion.
Golzog- Yeah, what did your persuasion check come to, Golzog?
Oh, I'll make it. He told me to hold off. It came out to 19.
19.
Oh.
Okay. You see him go like, oh, that sounds right. And then Tone just goes, 10. He goes, that? All right, deal.
Great.
Deal for that.
Great. Give him 10.
Fully you succeeded,
Ah!
Golzog, but like, he's just like, better.
Sorry.
Okay.
Not good with
So
money.
you have
And-
a 5-leaf clover. Let's just go over it. You have a 5-leaf clover,
Uh-huh.
a pocket watch
Uh-huh.
with its hands going backwards,
Uh-huh.
a piece of paper that has some words on it. You have a ring. Let me just make sure I'm having everything here.
Bracelet with teeth in it. Strap
yeah,
a ball to paper that says, nothing is impossible. The
and
word
then
itself is
a
assigned
spool
possible.
of thread.
Yep.
Um,
I can't wait to find out what these do.
anyone else looking for anything?
Yes, I would literally just like the pants I'm wearing that aren't but not torn at the bottom, brown pants, and
You're able to find brown pants of any
And-
kind you want.
great, and like a like a white tunic to go under my jerkin. Because I've noticed people wearing shirts.
Easy, and that stuff's just going to be like, there's nothing particular about it. That's just going to be like 2 gold.
Great. I'm taking those.
Do you
Of
want any?
newer looking brown pants.
Are you looking for anything, Jasmine?
Can I roll 3d100?
Make a roll a d4 and an investigation check for me. Sorry.
Oh, I get to reroll that.
Christ.
Dirty 20, and the d4 is a 3.
Okay. You're able to. You're starting to like rummage around, and Tone is able to point out the ones that are magic. So like, because your investigation, you're actually paying attention to what Tone's doing. With a natural 20, you're able to like find some stuff.
Oh, it's a
Can
dirty
I
20.
throw
sorry.
myself in with this
with a
too?
dirty 20. Okay.
Investigation check for a weird item
Yeah, sure. Go
as
ahead.
well. Thank you.
Yes.
Nat 20.
No way.
Nat 20. Okay.
Yeah, baby.
Well, that's odd. What's this staff doing in the bargain bin?
Oh my god, the Staff of Thunder and Lightning?
This must have
Amazing.
got here by mistake.
I
I'm just
can
kidding.
put it on a giant chain with the other staff I got and make giant nunchucks. Extra long nunchucks.
Give me 1 second. I'm gonna
Alright.
get a different.
Yeah, but you have to be huge. You have to like use enlarge in order to use those.
Or I'd have to be really skilled.
That's true. You're right.
He's a monk, John.
I'm sorry.
John, I can't wait to find out what your shit is. And what our
Our
shit.
shit.
Yeah.
Our shit.
Okay. Marty, roll a
Well, it's Jasmine and me both, right? Or I
yeah,
guess.
so
I already rolled.
I'll start with Jasmine. So you rolled. So roll d100 3 times.
Okay.
Like, this is such a fun re-entry back into D&D. There will be story that happens next time, game.
Or maybe not.
Or maybe not. Look, we're just, like I say every time. This is where we just sit around and play D&D. There's no pressure. We're not gonna edit this down with sound effects.
52, 81, and 38.
Okay. Sorry. 52, 81, 38. I trust that you're also writing these things down. I'm trying, but I will.
Oh, like the items we got? Yeah.
Yeah, and also write down the numbers, just because I may have to use this exact thing again. You know. Let me see. Okay, so you rolled a 52, right?
Yes.
Okay, you find just like a little, like a coin. You find a coin.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, 81. you find a throwing knife.
Wow.
Okay. I'll take it.
I think that's my favorite item that you could have found. Okay, it was 30. What was it again?
38.
38. Okay, you find a piece of driftwood with a dozen holes in it.
Okay.
That's what you find.
Great. I'll buy it.
Okay. They look at that and just go like, 3 golds.
2.
Make a persuasion check. That's crazy.
Oh my gosh.
12.
12. All right.
Thank you.
Since my friends are buying so much stuff, can I have D's? And she's gonna hold up a pair of.
I'm just gonna roll my thing.
We'll get there.
Yeah.
We'll-
Oh, I'm
Okay.
so sorry. She's gonna hold up a pair of rose gold aviator sunglasses in color, not in actual metal.
And they're not magic.
Correct.
They take them.
Oh, thanks.
You can just
So
have that.
Marty, I
Okay,
also
Marty.
have rose gold aviator.
Yeah, I'm writing it down.
Marty.
Write it down.
Marty.
Yeah.
Just give me 1 second. Okay. So roll me a d4 as well.
All right. 3, 4. 1.
1. Okay. So you're gonna get one of the normal ones, but then there's also gonna be the nat 20 thing. So
Ooh, fun.
let me just.
Yes, thank you.
Let
And
me
John, I'm texting you what you got.
Yeah, I texted Marty because I thought maybe I had forgotten something.
Okay, Marty. Can you roll
Oh,
me,
that was a text. Yeah.
Can you roll me a d 100, please?
Yes. Which one on D&D Beyond is the D100?
You
This
should
guy,
have
this-
two dice side by side.
Thank you. All right. All right. The D100 is 79.
Okay.
Oh my god. I don't know how you get through a session not doing this. Like, one member of the party is just like, no, I'm good.
79. No, we're not doing that one. Just because that one's boring. Okay, so you find a monocle.
Okay.
Okay, and now can you roll me Can you roll me a d20?
Okay. 17. Fucking love magic items.
Okay. Give me a second. I'm because of your nat 20,
Yeah.
I'm dealing with like a few different tables, and I'm like picking the one that's like the best one.
Take your time, baby. No worries.
That's why it's taking a second, because I'm like, okay, let's look through these items and see what would be actually fun. Okay. Roll me another d20.
Ooh. 19.
Okay, you find a tankard.
Tankard. A monocle and a tankard.
Monocle, tankard. And then with a 19... Yeah. Because it's a nat 20, so I'm going to give you something weird.
Cool. Love weird.
Yeah, you find a cloak.
Okay. I'll take a cloak.
You find a cloak. And you see they feel like a little bit more magical than normal. But they look it over and just go with a nat 20. 3 gold.
I Marty want to haggle, but that feels like such a good deal. I should just take it. Sure, 3 gold. Taking it.
Okay. So, does everyone want to know what they got as we end off the stream tonight? Just so everyone
Oh
can
my god,
see
so
what
bad,
it is.
Dylan.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Okay. So the 5-leaf clover, the petals will fall off every time you do this, but you can essentially, it's like you would have bless. You can just add a d4 5 times to a roll that you want. So that's the 5-leaf clover. The spool of thread. It's a spool of thread, like literally just a spool of thread, but it instantly like coils as if like on a machine the second you touch it. So you like can sing it out and then it just instantly coils. But it is just thread. It's not like it doesn't have like crazy tensile strength or anything like that. But
So it's like a yo-yo in the sense that like
kinda, yeah. It's kind of like a thread
So
of a
you
yo-yo
can-
but without a yo-yo.
oh, that's cool.
Like a yo-yo that if you just touched it sitting still, it would yo-yo itself back.
Basically, yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay, awesome.
And Marty, sorry, instead of a cloak,
Okay.
you actually found yourself like just a bag.
I was really married to the cloak. No, a bag is great.
I'm sorry.
No, it's all good.
Were you married to the cloak? Because I can make it a cloak.
Not really.
Okay.
Whatever you think is best. I was kidding. And you hadn't told me what it did yet, so it's fine.
Well, let me actually make sure. Sorry,
I
that
think
I'm being,
backwards pocket watch is
sorry that I'm being like this.
Do not apologize, Dill.
Okay, so we have
We've been.
so the ring that you found, you put it on and it just makes the one singular finger invisible that it's put on.
Okay.
Like it just makes that one finger invisible. You can tell that the parchment that you have every single day will give you like a Snapple fact, like an inspirational quote.
Oh, I love that.
It's just like a nice like, hey, here's a nice like a little inspirational quote. And then you had the band of teeth are just like different kind of monster teeth. It's not really, doesn't have a magical property. It just is magical. By like what it is.
Awesome. Oh, then the pocket watch.
The pocket watch is the only one that actually has like a really cool thing. It allows
all
you
cool.
to once per day you can cast the spell Gift of Gab. It's a spell that's in there, it should be. Essentially what it does is it rewinds time for like a brief second to make it so that if you said something that you thought, oh, maybe I shouldn't have said that, you can cast Gift of Gab, and then it like overdubs what you said with something else.
That's
really
huge
cool.
for me. That's huge for me.
It's once per day, but it essentially like is like a stop pocket watch that rewinds like a singular second. Like that's all it does. A single second of time.
That's perfect.
To allow you to say something better or not say something at all. If like you say like, hey, what? And they're like, what did you just say? And
He can't
it's bad.
use it in combat, right? Like he can't go back a second.
No, it's not like it's literally just the flavor of it is that's what it's doing, but it's only used for like literally Gift of Gab
In
is
conversation.
to say something different. So you got the coin. When you flip the coin, it just spins in midair indefinitely until you catch it, like until you grab it out of the air.
Ooh.
Ooh.
The driftwood has a dozen holes, and you can just, if you blow into the right hole, it mimics the sound of the ocean.
Aw.
And then the throwing knife, which is, I think, the funniest thing you could have possibly gotten, is a throwing knife that, when thrown, always hits hilt first.
Okay.
So it'll never stab. It just always.
Give it to Pickett.
It just all. Giving it to Thicket
That's
is the
actually kinda great
funniest
for
thing ever.
Gambling.
Oh my god.
If we need to fix
That's
bets.
so mean. That's so actively mean. Oh my god. So that's what you got. Marty. So the monocle, and I'll go over the monocle is the monocle of entropy. If you stare at something long enough, it will fall over. So for a single action, you can turn over something like as small as like a candle. Let me read this because it's a little bit like up to my choice based on how it's written.
Can I
for a single minute you can like make a creature fall over?
Okay. Could I does it have to be fall over? Can it be like a chandelier? Like if I stare at a chandelier, it'll fall from the ceiling?
We can say that, yeah, but like
it doesn't have to be, but
it will fall over. I will say so, and then there's like 1 hour for a small tree. If you stare at something for a day, it could be like a large tree or a cottage.
Nice.
And if you stare at something for a week straight, you could fell a castle.
So if I just take up like sniper position and just
you have to be within 100 feet.
Funneled with caffeine in a ghillie suit, funneled with caffeine, stare at a castle.
If you wanted to, sure, but it has to. Like again, these are minor things. It had to be like unblinking eye contact, and you can't go to sleep.
Incredible.
So the thing is, also for a week you can't go to sleep, so you'd have to like be taking exhaustion and maybe
do any of you guys have hold person? Could someone cast hold person on me so that I have to look and stare at something?
Look, if you want
That
to
only
try,
lasts
if
for
you,
like a
if
certain
you want
amount
to
of time,
try
though,
a
right?
crazy combo with this dumb magic item, you go right ahead. The tankard, Marty, it doesn't negate poison, but it does allow you to drink any alcohol without getting drunk. If you fill it with alcohol, you can just drink without getting drunk, but it doesn't like, it's not like I'll put poison in here, I'm fine. It's just the magic of alcohol doesn't get you drunk when you drink out of this thing. And then
nice.
the bag itself is full of you find that the bag is full of dust.
Okay.
Oh god, where is it? Sorry, gang. Sorry. I believe it's what I was going for was the dust. I'll look it up again. It's the dust of corrosion. And there's going to be 4 uses of this. As an action, you can throw this dust into the air, filling a 10-foot cube that extends out from you. Surfaces and objects made of non-magical metal in the area instantly corrode and turn to dust.
That's awesome.
Into the air, creating 10-foot cube.
And dust of corrosion is just a magic item on D&D Beyond, so you can just grab that.
Yeah, that and the monocle, right?
Nope.
Monocle is not on D&D Beyond?
No, that's a random magic item. Unlike a magic thing that I found. Gang, if you've been here as we just go parse through magical trinkets and items and all these things, thank you so much. We were punchy tonight, of course. But as always, we were bats tonight. But next time, we will deal with the fact that there's a dinner that your brother wants to head over to you, and we might see next Tuesday for the first time Tone's father, which is that's an actual story plot point. If we get there, who knows? There may be other shopping that you need. Hannah, what's up?
Can I just, we don't have to act this out. Can I go and buy an AC shield from the demon?
Yeah.
Okay, great.
Yeah, you can have a +1 AC.
Okay, great.
+1 shield.
And it
So
was
no
40,
shopping episode
right?
part 3? Yeah, it's 40. Look, I go where my players want, and whatever they want, we'll get there.
And tonight it's back to David's to rest and get my inspiration back.
I think we should have a 3-hour session where we're just rolling D100s to see what we get.
Honestly, the rest of the campaign could be us shopping for
magical
weird
gambling.
magic.
I hate that that's true. That you're all just
Yeah.
giving. We will go wherever my players want me to. But so help me God, they better go to the same fucking place.
Never splitting the party ever again.
At least for the next couple of sessions, I just
Couple
need
months.
it to. I just need it to be. Everyone to be in one place for a second. Thank you so much for being here, everyone. God, we do have fun here. This is just a wild night of just shopping and making deals. And have I made my party too powerful? Well, we took away one of their party members, so we'll see if this all helped. You know,
It'll all come out in the wash.
it'll
Yeah.
all come out in the wash. I'm sure that they will destroy me with all of these magic items I've given them and use them in creative ways. And honestly, they deserve it. They deserve the world.
Death
Do you all have-
Tiara!
Do you all have anything you want to say or anything you want to plug?
I got one.
Of course, Mark.
Said it at the beginning, but of course, guys, you can follow me on Instagram at marty.abbyschneider. We established that the dot is in there to delineate my first and last name. And I live stream art, usually art that I'm doing for Hero Club, every Thursday on this Twitch channel that you're watching on right now. So every Thursday at 4 p.m. Pacific time, you can come watch me do some art for Hero Club or whatever else I'm up to.
If you loved Marty's vibe this whole episode, it's basically that the entire time.
My vibe this episode was weird. I just got off a plane, but it's generally me. So, yeah, hope to have you guys come see.
Oh, Sasquatch has a show on Monday.
Yes,
They
Nick
do.
Williams,
Sasquatch has a show. Nick Williams, co-founder of
Hero Club founder, yeah.
is also in a comedy troupe. Sasquatch Comedy. They have a show at
Dynasty Typewriter this coming Monday
7:30.
at 7:30. You can get tickets. Just Google Dynasty Typewriter Sasquatch, and there will be tickets for that. You can buy that.
I'm going. I'm excited. It's on
That's in
MLK
Los
Day.
That is in Los Angeles. I should be going to that as well.
Ooh.
Anyone?
I
else
also
have,
will be there.
Anyone else have anything they
Yay.
want to say? No? Well, thank you so much, gang, for being here. We adore you all, and we'll see you next week. Goodbye. Goodbye now. Goodbye.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.